discretion is advised.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geeking Out. I'm your show today, here with my boy Don Frickin' Prime.
Evening, folks. Evening. And let me guess, you are here probably to either express your extreme love or vent your extreme frustration at the epic troll jobs of all troll jobs of Hot Toys releasing a Cyborg. You know that's why a lot of people are here.
I can't believe it. If you wanted to start ToyFair, Summerfest ToyFair with a freaking trolls upon trolls of like trolling level of peak like Endgame potential, you give us a Cyborg leak, right? Which everybody was saying it was a Cyborg freaking leak. Like everybody and their mother, all my resources, everybody's sources was saying a Cyborg leak. All right, and then look what happens. We get a Cyborg.
Yep.
Cyborg Spider-Man. Wow.
Yep.
I think we finally have realized that Hot Toys is listening to us. And if you continue to freaking berate them with the freaking Cyborg memes, they're gonna hit back. Oh, you want a Cyborg? They could have picked any Spider-Man. I would have gone the Ghost Rider Spider-Man. But nah. They threw us the Cyborg Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, again, like you're saying, there's so many cyborgs they technically could. I mean, technically, a reissue of the T-800 Genesis endoskeleton is technically a quote-unquote cyborg. This loosest stretch of the word, but yeah, that was. And the thing is, though, they're going by. Well, it's in the video game line, so that's the justification for their troll. So.
Oh yeah, may the weapons be with us. Hey, yeah, you know what? This was everybody's reaction. As they were conversing about what happened with the whole mess. All right, this is from the Ghostbusters when they're talking about the apocalypse.
My name is Peck. Or you could accept the fact that this city is headed for a disaster of biblical proportion.
What do you mean, biblical?
What he means is Old Testament, Mr. Mayor. Real wrath of God type stuff. Exactly. Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave. Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. Enough.
Mass hysteria.
That was the market, or generally, you either loved it or you hate it. Or if you're just sitting back at me, grab a chair, eat the popcorn, and be like, let the stuff write itself.
Oh, the Marshmallow Man. Got dogs and cats living together. That's how it was. That's how the freaking comments was. Okay, and not only we got hit with the comments, right, or the posts or the shared meme, we got hit with the memes. Like the memes went up to a whole new level with these damn Cyborg Spider-Mans. Some that freaking Don Prime started freaking making. I'm like, Don Prime, you need to chill. You need to chill, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man, it was hilarious. Here's one he made right here. So you found out Hot Toys announced Cyborg Spider-Man, Captain America. And then here's another one. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one. He was trying to get this working, and it did. So here's the two cyborgs. Hot Toys Corporate needs you to find differences between this picture and this picture. They're both cyborgs.
And you gotta read that in Pam. Yeah, when you see that, you read that in Pam's voice. They're both cyborgs. They're both the same picture. If you watch The Office, you read that in Pam's voice, and that is so funny. It just adds to it too.
Oh my god, man! I can't believe that Hot Toys would have this. I mean they're learning. I give them that. They are learning. They're like Skynet right now. They're learning. They're like, okay, so they throw us memes. Let's throw them memes. Let's meme them. Let's troll them with the freaking Cyborg Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Redonkulous. Yeah, so.
But anyway, guys, please drop a like and then comment to let us know if you're picking up the Cyborg Spider-Man. because I don't know, man. I'm interested in the Cyborg Spider-Man. The only reason why I may not pick it up is because we might be getting a whole bunch of No Way Home Spider-Mans, and
Yeah.
if there is space for me to go back and pick the Cyborg Spider-Man up because it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, like it just came out in the wrong time. That was the problem with that figure.
I'll be honest. It is so out there. It is so kind of like, what the heck? I'm kind of tempted by it. I don't know, because he's got the classic look, but then, he's got he's rocking like the Chuck Norris bandana, and then he's got like the eye patch that's also like an eye, and then he's got the Winter Soldier style arm and the Deadpool style belt. I don't know. It's just, I like it. But I don't know if I like it enough to drop the money on it, especially if they're, because like everyone else, I have a bunch of points hitting, next week, and then more points hitting, 3 weeks after. So I don't know if I want to, keep saving all my points for the Mark 1 because what's coming. It's just, because I'll be honest, like the armor, I think it looks fantastic. I'm not going to grab it. Again, I'm grabbing just figures I only have, association with, positively through, and she's a great figure, great character. It's just, the way my display is going to go, I don't think she has a place in it. But there's nothing wrong with it.
You're not picking up the armor.
Yeah, it's just a simple...
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, and again, nothing wrong with the figure. I think it looks fantastic. It's just a personal preference for me and what my display is going to go with. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with the figure. I think it looks awesome. But again, for what I'm doing, and then my, plans of trying to build Utapau, once again, even with module cases, I'm already, projecting, space issues if I don't make changes in how I'm displaying things right now. Because again, I got lots of clones in now.
No,
we'll talk about that later.
Talk about that later? Okay, cool.
Yeah, and the mods and all that stuff, so...
Oh, hey guys, before we continue, I just want to let you guys know, thank you for joining us for tonight. And also, we might not have any videos or streams happening this weekend, just because I just got hit with a lot of overtime this week at work. That I need to pay for my hot toys and also the car and, the bills, but the especially the hot toy money. The thing is, like, I'm going to be freaking tired as hell. So I won't have time to edit or, stream with Dom Prime. We'll try, but we'll see what happens. The soul's willing, but the body, though, is pungy and, it's weak. The body's weak, but the soul's willing, though. I'm just saying. Exactly.
Well, yeah, for those saying, I gotta get the armor, I'll just be honest with you. In the last 2 days, I've got 4 figures. My IG-11... finally showed up, so I've got all him wired up to the soap reactor. I got another 212 Sideshow clone, so I ended up tearing that armor down and then putting a brand new fabric undersuit on him. I got an airborne trooper upgrade kit, and to include the helmet already done for another 212, and I'm just waiting on the last parts for that. And then today we got 2 more deliveries. We've got El Scouto. And then we have Captain Rex's compatriots.
Wow. Dude, you got that straight from freaking...
yeah, I said screw it. I had credit card. I had, rewards points on my credit card that I haven't used in, 18 months, so I said screw it. So...
Wow. No, that's pretty cool, man. Not gonna lie. Wow. You're making me jealous now. You're making me jealous.
Like I said, my CCFL upgraded saber for Kenobi should be coming soon, and slowly but surely the Battle of Utapau is going to be taking place.
Wow. Yeah. Do you think I think we might see some clones from the 212 coming.
I do. Oh, maybe for an announcement, but even still,
yes.
The way things are going, the earliest projected, probably 2023, January, February, in Hong Kong. Just based on the, even if they announce it at the end of the year, it's still going to be a year turnaround time, and, and that would be quick, because it doesn't have a head sculpt. So, again, that's why I'm jumping up and grabbing upgrade parts, grabbing, any 212 that I can for a reasonable price. But again, if you get any of the clones that have not the fabric undersuit, but like the rubbery undersuit, you have to change that out. It's just varying levels of how bad, it's degrading. Because again, the material they used, some of these figures were made in 2009. The armor parts are fine. Some of the bodies are okay. Some of the other bodies you have to change out. But again, if you don't know how to change or actually take off the armor from a Sideshow body, try and find a YouTube video. Try and find someone to do it. Because what you literally have to do is crack the seams without cracking the tabs. And both like on the cod piece and then on underneath the armpits of the shoulder torso armor. Again, once you know how to do it, it's real easy. You know how to do it carefully, but it's one of those things you need to be slow and safe if you're gonna screw and mod any Sideshow clones.
So I didn't know there was a lot of science behind what's going on with the clones, especially with the Sideshow one. I guess because they're so old.
Yeah, they're old. Now the armor is fine itself. The issues you're gonna find are with the undersuits for some of them. And then now some of the other ones, like the Deluxe 501st that came out, that came with an actual fabric undersuit. And then some of the bodies they're 12, 13 years old if you get something new in box like I did. Hell, mine came in the original 2000. The one I got yesterday came in the 2009 shipper, still sealed.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Few things. I think Gilberto, he's on the stream right now. I think he asked me a few days ago. I sorry guys if I haven't hit up on the comments that I need to update on. I just been so busy with overtime. I think Gilberto asked me a few days ago, like, when is the armor coming up on Sideshow, or when is going to be up for pre-order. I know it's up for pre-order over at Toys Wonderland HK. But if you're looking to try and get it either in Sideshow or locally, as far as like in the States, this figure won't be coming out to pre-order till maybe at the end of the week or next week, possibly. I'm thinking maybe we're pushing to Sideshow Con.
yeah, I think this would be where they're going to preview this. They're going to have a sample of this, and just like with the speeder bike, except they're gonna show you this and then they're gonna launch it. Now the thing with this is, if it's a ToyFair exclusive means it's only gonna be at Sideshow, and you're not gonna be able to use a coupon. That includes the $25 coupon you get for placing an order that you can use on anything. The caveat being, exclusives you can't use coupons on. Now you can use your rewards points, but again, exclusives are no-goes for coupons, and unless they've changed it, but it's always been like that. So,
yeah, it's been like that. But then I think you get lucky sometimes. You get lucky sometimes where it just pops up, where like, oh crap, use this coupon. I'm actually going to test it out right now. Let me see if I can be able to use the coupon right now. But also, if you guys are looking to wondering if these are going to sell out fast, for the past year and a half, none of the ToyFair exclusives have sold out yet.
They're below market on Amazon.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Spider-Man 99, the Whiplash 2.0, and the Hollow Mark IV. They're all $249 or under, shipped. So.
All right, so I'm testing it out right now. I'm testing out the coupon. Let me see if it works. I'm waiting for the armor to pop up so I can drop this coupon on it. Let me see if this works. On the Spider-Man right now. The coupon works, guys. If you guys.
Oh, it did. Wow.
If you guys got Sideshow coupons, you can drop it on the Spider-Man right now. So I'm going to wait till the armor pops up and dropping that coupon on the armor. So I'm like, yes, pay off that freaking shipping.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got points and rewards coupons coming from my quarter scale Mark III next week, so that'll be a decent coupon and points. But, yeah, again, I still think she looks awesome, but for what I'm going with, I don't think she just fixed the general aesthetic of what my display is going for. I'm going for the more combat style armors, thus, heavy Mando. I've got, Din, he's got rocking the Whistling Birds, with his Beskar staff. it's just the display I'm going for. You know,
I love this.
Yes.
The coupon wars hat.
Yeah, and then like Pennywise and I'm sorry if I screwed up. You know, yeah, he will make her fit. It's like he will find a way. There's no, do not.
Let's see. Will either of you be getting the Sideshow swag? Nah.
What Sideshow swag?
I guess they're doing like I just saw it on the main screen on the page where they're doing like shirts and stuff, kind of like what Hot Toys did with their hats.
Oh no, why? I mean, unless it's something where it's like a Star Wars shirt and all it has is a little Sideshow logo on it. I mean, no. It's like, they don't pay us, I'm not going to advertise for them. If I wear a shirt, it's because I want to wear it, you know?
Well, now, Sideshow, if you want to, promote the channel, then I'll wear your swag all freaking day. Dude, man, I'll make sure I get the white egg, I'll get everything for you. If you want to promote the channel, of course. But other than that, nah, I'm not going to wear the Sideshow swag. Unless they do some nice graphic tees. Like, I love graphic tees. Kind of like, the Mandalorian graphic tee right here.
Oh.
So if they do some nice
G1 Prime,
tees, maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, what you got there?
G1 Comic Prime.
Yes, I love that.
Oh yeah.
See, yeah, if they do more stuff like that, then maybe. But I've already given them way to hell a lot of money already. So I'm like, more shirts for you, get out of here. But hey, if you want to be a sponsor to the channel, hey, go ahead. The Neon Tech armor. Now, yeah, we're gonna get into that. I will say this much, guys. Speaking of the Mandalorian, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the Sideshow made an error in their orders, and they canceled my original order of Deluxe Mandalorian with Child. But they sent me everything in a gift card, so I have everything I pretty much paid for it on gift card. So I'm debating whether to repurchase the Deluxe Mando or just save that money towards the new Deluxe Mando. Let me know in the comments.
I say use that on the new one and then go hunting for a cheap one because everyone's looking to sell their one now. Like a couple of weeks ago on the day the Chrome one was announced, people were selling just the Mando. They didn't include the Grogu, but the Mando and all the accessories for $175. So I mean, and if you already have a Grogu, $175 for the figure, that's a steal with all the accessories. So.
Holy hell! What the hell? I heard Justin got blacklisted. Sideshow and Hottoy should work with content creators. I don't know. I don't know what that means though. I'm like, damn, blacklisted. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, why would he get? Because of what? He was doing third party stuff.
I think I heard about that. I heard it was rumors because he was doing a lot of third party stuff that he got listed for that.
Well, I mean, I know. Here's the thing. I know he actually there was one head producer, one guy who was doing head sculpts that literally went and was accusing Justin of stuff and threatening him, and it got pretty bad. So all I know is this is the first I'm hearing of it. I do know that I'll just say that Justin does touch into a lot of stuff that's in a gray area, and I'll just leave it at that.
No, that's true. Justin gets his stuff from HK anyway, so it doesn't really matter if he needs to partner up with Sideshow or anything. But anyway, he's already partnered with Toys Wonderland anyway, so what's the point if he gets blacklisted by anybody else? Because he's already got a good thing going with Toys Wonderland. So,
hey, I mean, like I said, Sideshow, if you're watching, if you get the word, hey, I'm going to try to go to New York Comic Con. I went in 2019. I'm all registered through the fan account. Hey, we'd like to preview some stuff. We can make it happen. Hey, we're just simple men trying to make $1 in the universe. $20 is $20.
Oh my god! I feel like that's kind of like a low key body hunter. I try to make my money as best I can.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're still trying to phrase it correctly. So the YouTube demon bots don't go. You can't say that.
So here's my thoughts with the ToyFair exclusive Mandalorian. I think this is a good way of bringing out this figure because honestly, not many people are going to pre-order this, and this one was going to pretty much be a shelf warmer. in the sense if it was released publicly. But as far as a Toy Fair exclusive, they can limit the stock if they want to. Hell, they could put a cap on this after
Yeah,
certain pre-orders.
that's why I'm kind of thinking Sideshow might actually delay in putting this on, because they might keep this to the point where they limit the open pre-order period in Hong Kong, where it's this like open from the day it was announced till sometime next week. Then they have a hard cap on Hong Kong orders. Then they might basically say, okay, Sideshow, we're going to allot you X number. You throw it up, and then, this might be sold out for pre-orders in an hour, 3 weeks, who knows. But again, there have been times when, there were found figures. It was one of the Rogue One Stormtroopers. They found a whole bunch, but within like 5 minutes of it being announced, they were all gone. And there are other times when there were convention exclusives, like I think it was the Suicide Squad Batman. It had the rebreather. I think that thing lasted 10 minutes, and I think that was like an exclusive. I don't know if it's Toy Fair, but it was an exclusive. And again, the pre-order was gone in 10 minutes.
Yeah, certain exclusives they do sell out. Like I remember when I was trying to pre-order the Scarlet Spider when it first got released. That night, pre-orders got freaking sold out on the Scarlet Spider. That was the first time I saw a Toy Fair exclusive sold out during the night, and that was my first time purchasing Hot Toys. I didn't know this was going to happen that way. I'm like, damn, this is quick. Like I only seen this happen with, Black Series or Funko Pops, but a Hot Toy exclusive Toy Fair selling out that quick. And now eventually there were more pre-orders later, but still, it's still Scarlet Spider is still one of those sought after pieces. It was like one of the most expensive resale Spider-Mans. I've seen those sell for between $700 to $1,000 on resale during its sold out days.
Yeah. Now I'll just say this. I'm just going to jump in. I've actually met Justin in person. To me he seemed like a decent dude. Now as far as people saying he's getting toys for free and stuff, I'll just say I know people in the past what they've partnered with, and yeah, they do buy their own stuff. Yeah, they might not be paying what we're paying, but they're paying basically what the store is, or they're getting referral points. You click a link, you buy something, that's putting money in like an account for him, but like rewards points that he can go buy stuff. So I just want to say, the fact that he's saying he's putting his own money into these figures, that's not a lie. It might not be the same we're paying, but again, he is putting everybody who does stuff that's partnered, they're not getting this stuff for free. They still have to put up money. They the store or whatever, they're going to give it to him at a certain price. It's not going to be free. I mean, and I'm not defending him. I'm not speaking against him. Again, that's just one of the basic practices when you partner with a specific store. You get referral links, you get points, almost like Sideshow in their associate program. You get rewards if people click the link and buy stuff off your name. So...
Wow, Butch Stark is doing videos again? Wow.
Damn, about time.
Wow.
About time. I know he had a lot of issue with This also goes back to the whole issue with certain employees who worked at Sideshow and were accused of certain things, but there was an issue with Budget Stark, and somebody called or reported to Facebook that he wasn't a real person or something. So he had he had a whole bunch of issue with Facebook. So
this is what I'll say about Justin. Like, as long as he's not hurting anybody, and and that's the kind of flex he wants to do, like, let him do it. Like, it is your money. You choose where you want to purchase your figures, where you want to go. Justin does a great job with his reviews. As far as like lighting, his thoughts about the figure. As long as he's not hurting anybody with his practices, let him do what he wants to do. That's how I feel about it. Like, but yeah, I still post Sideshow stuff on Cisco Network, and then we usually post our streams there. He has not hit us up with that as of late, so nothing against him. If he wants to do those practices, that's on him, whether it's true or not. As long as you're not hurting anybody in the process, that's how I feel about it. As long as you're not hurting anybody, But apparently, there's freaking haters that are hitting us on our channel, saying that we're being idiots with our thoughts, and I'm like, these are opinions.
Yeah, exactly.
These aren't facts. Okay, these are opinions. You can choose to either listen to our opinions or take it or leave it. But now you just want to attack like we're calling us idiots. I'm like, or do whatever. I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm trying to help you save money, and you're saying you want to do the opposite. There's one guy, we called him Darth Grimace because he's called the
Yeah.
purple one. Well, he changed his name from the purple one. He changed his name from Todd.
Yes, Todd.
We made
Yes.
fun of that, and then he went into the purple one, and then I started calling him Darth Grimace. And then ever since then, he's just been hitting the channel talking about how do the opposite of what we're doing. I'm like, at the end of the day, it's your money. We just love talking about these figures and what we're getting. Just sharing our thoughts. I'm just saying, it just gets wild sometimes. I'm like you use your thought process here. Like what's going on?
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, I mean, I have modu cases. I've got all that stuff. I'm fortunate enough that I have a pretty decent job that allows me to do that. So I don't need to panhandle for super chats or whatever. I mean, if you want to contribute, go right ahead. But we're not. We're not going to do nothing like that or whatever. We just try to be regular people, and we'd like to give out stuff to you guys, with some of the stuff, we eventually will hopefully make in the future if that ever happens. And we'll go from there.
Yeah. But also, the one thing I wanted to bring up about the ToyFair Mandalorian, I like it. Like, this is going to be a day one pre-order for me. But I feel they really went too bright on the paint scheme here, and I think it's really bright. It's either the lighting or the paint application, but she wasn't this bright. I know the lighting was different in the caves, but I feel that she wasn't this bright. But I don't mind it though. I still don't mind. I think they wanted to make sure that it has enough grime, but it also has enough of that finesse.
Well, here's the thing though.
It could pop in
Yeah.
the display case.
Like the thing is though, she's the armorer, but in her role though, and especially how you see how everyone else reacts to her, she's almost playing two roles. She's almost like the mother, but she's also the queen of the tribe. For anybody who's watched Rebels, she's almost like Sabine Wren's mother in that role, where she runs the clan. She only would go to regional clan leaders, or like someone like Gar Saxon, or someone that has command of multiple tribes or houses. So they've got to measure her being the armor but also being the leader. So there's got to be, you got to match elegance but down to earth dirtiness at the same time, and that's really hard to do. Again, that's what I think. And the cool thing is, you can actually probably tell that she has horns. So she might be a former follower of Maul and had to paint her helmet.
That's true too. That I think me and you talked about this before. Like maybe this was she was part of Darth Maul's clan. With the.
I mean, she might be technically. She might be someone that's already been seen in Clone Wars. That was with Bo-Katan. But maybe didn't have a name, or only saw one off. Because I could see Filoni doing that, is backdating it, so it's another direct link to Bo-Katan down the way, which also further links the whole Darksaber issue. And just another layer to add tension to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I'm getting that. They could literally do.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, Nathan, thank you for the super chat. I know I brought this up, but we were getting the conversation. I really want to have this up for you guys. But yeah, you guys are more real and legit than anyone. Also, that radio duo vibe that no one else in this.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
You know what's funny? I spoke to Peter Lamb the other day, and he told me that before everybody started streaming, even the big YouTubers with Hot Toys. He noticed that when we started doing it, everybody else started following that trend. because and I didn't notice if anybody else was doing the streams as consistent as we were. But Peter Lamb, he's a big supporter of the channel. He's always checking out
Yep.
our videos and stuff like that, and he's always loving my our thoughts on Six Scale Network. And he mentioned it during one of these supporting posts. Like someone just out of nowhere posted being grateful that we're here to help him with the news and stuff like that. And they posted tags and everybody that was there. Me, Don Prime. And Peter Lamb popped up in, and he said that before everybody else was doing these streams like you were, you guys were the first ones. So I was like, that's pretty cool. I never noticed.
Yeah, again, like, we're not out for the streams, we're not out for numbers or any of that stuff. Again, we like doing this, otherwise we wouldn't put the time and effort in, because, again, it's not just jump on. I mean, we talk, we have almost like meetings before, we shoot ideas back and forth of what we're going to talk about. And then when we do videos, again, for a 45-minute video, I mean, sometimes we're talking, half an hour to 45 minutes before we shoot that, 45-minute video. So, again, it's one of those things, there's a passion for this stuff, as weird as it may be. Because it's like a piece of you. You hope it represents the best part of you. So, and part of the thing is you want other people to experience, you open something, you open a hot toy up from a movie you grew up with, and you see that in form. That's, some people think it's an action figure, but technically that is a piece of art in your hand that has been literally taken off the screen and given to you for your appreciation. So again, some people call these toys, I view them in some aspects, especially painting, they are art. Again, and like art is all in the eye of the beholder. So
that is true. Like I mentioned before, like if I don't like a figure, doesn't mean that you don't like it, and it's part of your collection. Like for example, Neon Tech Mark 50, which I will get into in a minute. The one thing I didn't pick up on that. The reason why I'm not picking up that figure immediately is because I'm waiting till it hits discount price when it hits here in the States, because it's going to happen. It followed the trend like the 2.0 Mark 6 Neon Tech. So it's going to follow the trend with the Mark 50. I'll just wait till it hits discount price. I'm not going to spend $500 on a Neon Tech. I'll just wait till it hits that 300 mark. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, Exotic Carfax. Yeah, that's got to be like one of the most ridiculous and funniest things I've read in a while.
What, this one?
Yeah. She's not. No. The armorer isn't scornful enough. She's not. That old nun or that old third grade math teacher that used to get mad at you.
You know what's funny? He also posted she killed a Wookiee for her back fur. Boba Fett rocks his Wookiee. That's what I'm saying. It's a Wookiee. It has to be a freaking Wookiee.
I was gonna say, because that looks like that hair mesh. Look, kind of that first thing when I saw it up close, looks like Chewie, a New Hope Chewie. That material, the way it lays, that reminds me of Chewie. So
yeah, it has to be a Chewie. Like the thing of the Law Man, one of the impressive creatures to mess with, race wise, is the Wookiees. They're pretty strong. And you taking out a Wookiee by yourself, that's a feat. That's why freaking Boba Fett always has those freaking braids on him, just to show that off.
Yep.
But I'm guessing this is going to be like $250. It has to be.
I'm gonna crush it. I think it's gonna be more, because I think it will be a limited run figure. Again, because it's a combination of they have to do soft goods. Now, one other thing is that battle skirt. Does that material almost look pleather, or am I just? Because that also potentially could be a little concerning. Like the battle skirt, or is that hard? Like a hard material.
Okay, we're getting 267, 270. Okay, what we're talking about here? What's the hard material?
I'm thinking she's going to possibly be 285 to 300. Again, because Katie Sackhoff, Bo-Katan, she's 285. Now, obviously, that's a lot to her licensing deal. But again, if this is a ToyFair exclusive, this might be made in limited numbers. So they're going to need to offset that. So meaning this is going to be a one-off mold for the, and they're going to need potentially a one-off body type.
Yeah, another thing is I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to wait till this figure hit stock, or even wait a few weeks for. This is a day one pre-order for me because I know I'm going to put this in my collection for Mandalorian shelf. Like once this sells out, this is going to be a piece that people are going to go look for because not many people are going to pre-order this anyway. And then let's see what happens. Let's say what happens with season 3. We see armor again. Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I need the armor. I need to pick it up." Blah, 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 and then it goes up for like freaking, $500, $700.
Yeah. Again, you guys could be right. I could be completely wrong. I'm just viewing again. I don't because this is not a public figure. They're gonna look at production numbers on this, so. They're going to need to potentially offset the cost, again, for this stuff being one-offs. Like Death Watch. Death Watch is literally Durasteel Mando, different colors. With different variations. Then they could do, different versions of that. Hell, we could see a flashback of Mando in his Durasteel armor, except painted in, like, Death Watch colors. So, again, that's one of the things that Hot Toys likes to do, especially with the Clone Troopers. One mold, they can make 18 different figures based on applying different details of paint. So, but yeah, like that skirt that looks pleather. So
yeah, I'm feeling that, man. I'm not really a big fan of that because that means I gotta apply some. It looks great, but it's pleather though. It's gonna.
You gotta lube up her skirt.
Yeah, you gotta lube that up, baby.
Yep.
Damn. That's gonna hurt me a little bit. Okay, so Dean. Did you guys book your Black Widow seats, Nate and Don? Not yet for me, because I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to watch it at home or I'll go to the theater. I'm probably going to go to the theater for it.
I'll be honest, the movie theater that I would honestly go to closed down. So now I got to find a new movie theater that, to go to. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I literally could, it was a, 8-minute walk from my house to the movie theater. And now, I mean, they sold it. Someone bought it, so I don't know if it's going to be reopening as a movie theater or if they're going to tear it down or they're just going to... I heard rumors they might, tear the insides out and turn it into like a paintball or airsoft facility. So, I don't know.
So, I got a message from Invadermoz. He's also a fan of the channel, and he's been up here for a few times. He's been busy. He's been doing a lot of cool stuff with the Jason and trees.
Oh, the trees.
I can't wait to see that. He just messaged me. He told me that it could be rubber. The actual skirt could be rubber.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, that just, further reinforces my decision not to pre-order. Again, I'm not telling you not to. Again, you make your own decisions, you make your own choices. Again, that's kind of like a tipping point, oh, she looks great, it's not in my place. Okay, well, it has this, which leads to a potential issue. So again, for me, that kind of pushes me over the fence into, I'm going to pass on it, for as great as it might be. Okay, you might see that and say, oh, I'll keep protecting it, not a big deal. So go for it. Again, nothing wrong with getting it or not getting it. You don't have to justify yourself to anyone. But unless it's your wife, and then you need to get the fake receipt.
The one thing that disappointed me about this figure, though, like, they could have literally dropped us the smithing, the forge. Like, what happened? And then here comes friggin'... Get that off. Invadermoz hitting me up. Okay, so... Okay, there you go. This is a good picture right here. What happened to the forge, man? Look at the forge behind her, man. I wanted the literal forge. I wanted to throw in a freaking... stormtrooper. Half of the stormtrooper in there. Bacon be the freaking barbecuing inside the forge. And never happened. It's not going to happen now. Unless I get somebody to create me a 1/6 scale forge based off the one from...
Mandalorian. Like Toys Box or one of those companies, they're going to do a forged display base because they're the same company that did, the Battlefront Hoth Snow Speeder display. And, they did the Iron Spider circular tube display case and a whole bunch because they're even made Hall of Armors. So a company like that will definitely make a display base for her, and it'll also have a legit place to put her the tools. So they might even make it circular, just like the old Iron Man workshop from where it has the giant base. So.
Do you guys think it's weird that we got 3 Toy Fairs this year when we usually get 4? Before we continue, we just hit 66 viewers. Please execute order
Nice.
66 on them likes, baby. Do it.
Now, 2018, there were 3, I believe. Or is it 2017? Every few years they skip. Some years it goes for 3. Then for like the next 2 to 3 years it's 4. So, yeah, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4.
I feel that there may have been a 4th one, but they couldn't do it because of what happened with a certain cyborg, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
A certain actor's contract being terminated for talking negatively about his company.
Ah, there you go. That's what happened. Yeah.
Yes.
I think Cyber was probably in the talks to be the 4th Toy Fair exclusive, but with what happened, you know, that's what I was getting at. Like, what's going to happen here? You know, he was attacking the company, which, you know, rightfully so. You had every right to do that because the company were being dicks, but you kept pushing and pushing on it. They were going to fire you, and then why would the company have you after all the animosity towards you? Why would the company freaking go and have a toy made of you, like a 1/6 scale version of you, like a high end figure? Now I understand other companies, you know, they create the Hasbro figures or whatever, you know, whatever company that does the regular cyborg stuff. But Hot Toys, like, why would they make Hot Toys? Because that's money that they gotta give to the actor as well. That's a lot of, and also R&D as well. You know, so it makes sense why the company did not want to go into that freaking figure.
Yeah, I mean, again, we don't know anything, but just, you know, from experience and certain things from a legal perspective. Again, if he actually is fully terminated, now nobody knows that, you know, there are rumors ranging from, oh, he's in Flashpoint all the way to Cyborg is in Flashpoint, but it's a new actor. Nobody knows. So, the thing is, though, if he is actually gone and is terminated, that means any likeness rights that were in the contract are terminated as well. Which meaning, if that's the case, Hot Toys doesn't have the legal right to use his face anyways. And then they're not going to go separately out to, you know, him to get the approval because Warner Brothers is still the person that has to approve the final license. You see, you know, pending license or approval. In that case, that would be Warner Brothers. Potential, you know, depending on the contract issues with, you know, Snyder Cut and all that. But again, if he has no contract, it means there's no likeness rights, meaning can't make the figure with his face on it.
Yeah. Now we did talk about that. Maybe, just maybe, they can throw the cyborg with just the helmeted, which it could have worked. Actually, it could have worked. You're not using his likeness. You're just using the helmet part of the scenes, which he was using the helmet for quite a bit. He was actually flying around.
Yeah. So, but then again, there's issues potentially. I don't know, and I don't know because film law and stuff is weird. Because I actually thought about this because there was one potential thing is and it goes with representation in films. Again, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but it's just a cool story. All right, so everyone's seen Back to the Future 1, right? Crispin Glover, you know, plays Marty McFly's dad. Okay, everyone's seen Back to the Future 2, right? You know, when Jennifer goes into the house and then you think that's Crispin Glover that's playing Marty's dad when he's flipped over. That's actually somebody else wearing a mask where they dubbed over, you know, like either had an impressionist or dubbed over the original actor's voice. Long story short, movie companies can't do that without actually paying the actor. So even then, without the head sculpt, because he was the actor, there runs the chance that they still might have to pay him. Because it's related to a Hollywood movie.
Now, here's the thing, though. McFarlane Toys released a cyborg with Ray Fisher's likeness. That is true, too. So but, I'm wondering, you know, we still got time, though. Like, I mentioned this in one of my videos, and I know PJ tried to comment, asking me, like, who's my source. I didn't have time to comment that because when he commented that, I was going through overtime at work. It was like madhouse at work, so I didn't have time to actually answer that. So I'm going to answer it here. My sources are from friends from Six Scale Network, also Monica, and they've told me that we are supposed to be getting 3 more figures, maybe 4, through the Toy Fair, but they're not Toy Fair exclusive. They're just being revealed during Toy Fair, kind of like what happened last year, where they revealed the Iron Man figures. The one with not the Iron Man, but the Tony Stark figures. Yeah, they revealed those other figures. I have a picture of it, but they're probably doing the same thing where they have the 3 Toy Fairs and then they're revealing the other figures.
I still think again, anything that doesn't get released at the in Sideshow or previewed or announced at the Sideshow Virtual Con, I think New York Comic Con is going to potentially be a reveal spot.
Ooh, that too.
Yeah, I mean, again, hopefully on Sunday, get those tickets. Like I said, if you didn't go in 2019 and you didn't buy the membership, you can't go this year. Sorry.
So I guess we'll see if the rumors do pan out correctly, or from my sources that maybe up to 6 figures still to be announced. Okay, look, Jetta popped in. Hey, Jetta, what's up? Up to 6 figures still to be announced. Ooh, so
damn, who knows then?
We actually might get the Cyborg.
See, now
get the Cyborg actually, but actually a public figure, not a Toy Fair exclusive. You know what I mean?
Now here's the thing though, because Exotic was bringing up with the McFarlane. They released it, but then again, the weird thing is they didn't release a Wonder Woman. There's no Gal Gadot Wonder Woman in that line. Now, if all of them were in there, I'd say okay, that's one thing. So that almost sounds like they may be using a pre-existing contract. I don't know. It's weird that out of that line there are specific important characters that are not in the McFarlane line. So.
I love the fact that we're getting a whole bunch of Remnant Troopers in the shots, man. I have like 4 Remnant Troopers, so now I have things to play with my Remnant Trooper now, other than the Remnant Trooper surrounding Mandalorian. Like the OG Mando, that's how I have him. He's surrounded by Remnant Troopers on the top shelf. So now I can play around with the Remnant Troopers with so-and-so.
Gotcha. Yeah, Penavizin. I keep screwing up your name, brother. I'm literally a 3-hour drive from New York City, so I literally just drive it and put stuff in the back of the truck and drive back home. So, spending all the money on clones.
Jetta is the same source that said Mark 1 diecast of Cyborg. Hey, I got the same source too. Okay, I had not the same source like his sources. But
we all got the same general information from different people. So it almost might have either been a misinformation campaign, or it could have been to spot out moles potentially. Again, because just an example, like NBA basketball teams, what they'll do, like the NBA does to find leaks, they'll give the 30 different teams. They'll give them 30 press releases. 98% of it is all the same, but just 2% information is different. Whatever information is leaked, they can go back to that press release and correspond and find the leaker. So who knows? It could be something like that.
Am I the only one who wants villains? Would given us a Scorpion or a Doc Ock from PS4 Spider-Man kill them, or Steppenwolf, damn well they'd sell. Okay, I feel that Toy Fair exclusives should be an opportunity for Hot Toys to, take some risks. You could put a cap on pre-orders if you wanted to with Toy Fair exclusives. You could throw in the villain, kind of like what they did with the 2.0 version of Whiplash. They made it a Toy Fair exclusive. It's not selling as much, it's not sold out yet, but at least it's a villain you threw in there. I feel that Hot Toys should use Toy Fair exclusives or exclusive con figures as a venue for them to throw in figures that they might. I actually wanted to do a video with Don Prime this week about for Hot Toys ways of taking more risks, going into lines that they don't normally would put out more batches of, but make it more limited. And I think villains will be a great way to be put out through Toy Fairs or con exclusives. Because
Yeah, and I'll just drop on that real quick, if I can. I hope to God, and if anyone has seen the leaks or the pictures of the leaks, you will know what I'm talking about. Halo, the video game you most likely grew up playing in one form or another, they're getting a live-action TV show next year. I hope to God Hot Toys, they can grab that license.
I feel 3-0 is going to get it. I feel 3-0 is going to get it.
Okay, well, I mean, again, it's more the original armor, not the, like the third video game on with the different armor plates. They're going with a more actual, like, traditional Master Chief look from, the first few games, rather than the redesign that came at 3 or 4. So, I'm just hoping, and then some of the, like, the Covenant that they've leaked, I want that.
Since they're doing video games, what about the new Aliens game? Possibly for free. Dude, I've been saying this for a minute. That new Alien game is freaking fire. I love all the freaking versions of the aliens they got in there. Hot Toys better jump on that money train right now.
They need to do what NECA did. They need to do, I think it was NECA, right? They need to go and they need to start doing the homage alien figures from the early 90s, like Aliens line. We had like the bull alien, the snake alien, praying mantis alien, and then you had all the different Marines and all the power armor. Like Hot Toys should like get work with Hasbro because for the Kenner line, and then like literally license homage figures. Could you imagine like a bull alien or like the Cobra alien or anything like that, or even like the King alien? Something like that.
What new Alien game? Yeah, there's a new Alien Horde game that's coming out where you play like a 4-player team against another 4-player or 8-player team. I can't remember, but you play against each other.
Elite Fire Team.
Yeah, Fire Team. Yeah. So it's kind of
here's the thing.
It's kind of like Left 4 Dead, but with aliens. Like, think about that. Left 4 Dead, but with aliens.
And
the universe. Yeah.
Here's the thing too, and it's one of those things from the trailer. If you watch it, you miss it. They have the Weyland-Yutani white super commandos in it. They can you can play with them on your team, or you can play them, I think, at one point.
Yeah, you can.
But so you can be Weyland-Yutani. If you've seen Alien 3, the guys at the end in like the white ape suit, those are the Yutani commandos. Yeah, so they're even bringing those guys in. So.
I love how Hot Toys just teased us with the Rogue One Stormtrooper right here. Come on, this is the cleaner version compared to the Commando Trooper. So,
and I look at mine right next to Krennic and Tarkin, and I love it.
I need Hot Toys to drop us a Rogue One Stormtrooper 2-pack with the E-Web cannon. Hot Toys, you got that ready. Just drop the pre-order. I'll pre-order it, okay? I'll pre-order 2 of those.
Can I be honest with you?
What's up?
If they're going to drop that mold again clean, you might have to wait till Andor. I would not be surprised for a clean Rogue One style Stormtrooper. You might have to wait till Andor. I just have a feeling because they might go different route. But if they did come out with it, say next in like December or whatever, I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, again, I just have a feeling it would come out again as its own clean single version. Potentially again when they start doing Shore Troopers again for Andor. Because they're going to reissue the Rogue One style Stormtrooper again. Considering we've already had the other 2 that are coming out.
Let me see. Are we sure the Stormtrooper isn't the Stormtrooper commander without the pauldron? I'll look at the pictures, and this one looks a lot cleaner. A lot cleaner than the Stormtrooper commander. Even though the Stormtrooper commander is clean, it's the different weatherings. That's the thing. It's the different weatherings. And there's 2 different Stormtroopers that you see in the Commander Stormtrooper pictures. One has a different slight weathering, kind of like a sandy weathering, versus the other one where it has like more of a grime to it. But I could see the other one being a lot more cleaner. I'm like, I want that one. I want that. It reminds me of the freaking Jedi Patrol Stormtrooper. But the problem is you can't remove the damn backpack. That's the problem. I got like both of them. I can't remove the damn backpack because you break it.
Mm-hmm. But like then the TK one, it's just the backpack that has the straps over it. And if you don't know what you're doing with the straps will break. So, I mean, Matt, at this point, any backpack a Storm or Clone Trooper wears needs to be magnetized. No more of these, straps that can break or, they'll deteriorate or whatever. So.
Dean is asking, by the way, are you guys buying this armor figure? Nate, Don, sorry if you said it before. I missed that part, and thanks for the great content. Love you guys. Love you too, buddy. So, yes, we are. I'm picking up the armor.
I am not. Nothing, again, I think it looks great. It's just where my collection's going, how I want to display. I'm going to pass. Again, I was going to pass before I saw what her skirt looks like. It does look like rubber, so that kind is the last thing to just push me over to the edge of, I'm going to pass on this. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just, I don't want to put in the maintenance that's going to require on a figure I'm not absolutely in love with. Because this figure will require maintenance. It's going to require, like a Wookiee, or Chewbacca, you're going to have to mess with the hair to get it right, because when you get it out of the package, it's all going to be messed up and matted and frizzed. Then you got to coat, with 303, her skirt. Then again, do you want to coat it? Then again, because it's rubber, you got to actually research what you're going to coat it with, as opposed to normal sealant if it was rubber, leather. So, I mean, it's a great figure, but again, it's one of those ones you're going to have to take care of this to protect it.
Let me see. I had it here. Here we go. Doubling down on the armor. Looking forward to those ISO for a reasonable price. Posting to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have no doubt that it's going to get one of those. Because again, this is an accessory figure, but some people view this again as an accessory figure, which potentially could tie a whole display together. I know that going in when I'm saying I'm going to pass on it, that very well this could be a $500 to $600 figure, going down the road, especially if she makes more appearances and is vital, in season 3 or 4. But again, I know I thought of that and I can live without her. I mean, simple as that. Can you live without her, yes or no? And the short answer is yes, I can. And that's how I base a lot of my decision on, is simple yes or no. Can you live without it, yes or no? And I feel my funds could be spent elsewhere more appropriately.
Yeah, I feel the same way with the Spider-Man, Cyborg, and the Neon Tech Mark 50. Let's say the Neon Tech Mark 50 does sell out. I can live without it. I'm good with the Mark 6 and the War Machine Neon Tech. I'm good with those two. But I would like to get the Neon Tech Mark 50. But if it sells out somehow, some way, I highly doubt it. If it does sell out, then, okay, there it goes. Okay, what you want, Gabe?
Whoa.
What do you want, Gabe?
What do you mean, what do I want? What's up, Dad?
What's going on, brother?
How you guys doing?
We're doing.
I'm surprised, Nat. Did you say anything before I hopped in, or I don't even know what happened?
No. I was just talking about the armor right now. That's all.
Oh, for the armorer.
The armorer.
The armorer. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, it is pretty armor.
It is a pretty armor. Yeah, I
The
think
yes, as someone said, the Maldorian armorer.
The what?
Maul. She has you see the horns on her helmet?
Horn? Yeah.
Yeah. She's she used to
she,
follow Maul.
All she needs is a double-ended hammer, I guess, and then she's definitely the Maul. I mean, it was right there. Ooh.
I think the armor is one of your favorites because the way the weapon set, like they got the hammer and sort of like an axe, because she does the smithings.
Yeah, I do like her in that regard. I think she's quite a badass. Let's just put it that way, plain and simple. I'm trying to mess with my lights a little bit. I just popped I was like, ooh, the stream's going. I think I can join today. And then I was like, hey Nat, you mind if I crash? And he was like, sure, go for it. So yeah. Oh man, and my camera keeps going in and out.
I keep seeing that, man.
I might have to reconnect that one somehow. You know what? I'm gonna take myself off for just a second. I'm gonna mute myself, and I'll be right back.
All right, take it easy, man.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna mute myself and reconnect the camera. That's it.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's cool, man. It's cool. We're all here.
Just
that's
set
the
up one of those butane
the-
food. Yeah, just set up one of those butane food warmers as a display dio.
You know, Jedi, like, I'm very disappointed with this figure. Like, not very, just lightly disappointed. Like, I love the figure. Everything is fine with it. The only problem is I wish they had done the base right. Because I know we're just getting the cardboard backing of it, you know, for the setup. Kind of like what they did with the John Wicks.
Thanos, the
Deadpool
huge
2,
Thanos.
Yeah, those are the ones that are pretty much going to be, and the Doctor Strange with the hands. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the material for this. It's going to be a cardboard backing, and I feel that I might actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually probably gonna use this cardboard display. Finally, a cardboard display I am probably gonna use because it sets up pretty well for her. But I would have preferred an actual freaking display base. You know, the smithing light up, kind of like what they did with the Obi-Wan Kenobi light up display for the holograms. They could have just done that, and then add the flame, jetpack flames on it.
Well, not even jetpack flames. You only needed like part of a lightsaber, or to just fatten the bottom and thin out the top, so make it look like the flame effect from a lightsaber mold.
Let me see. When are we finally going to get the PO listing from SS? It's probably going to either happen this week or during the freaking Sideshow Con. Because they're going to display these figures. They're going to display these figures during the Sideshow Con. So they want to... I think the Spider-Man, they want to put that out there just to get some sales going. But I think the armor...
Well, they're also expecting... You see the release date of Spider-Man?
Like
Cyborg Spider-Man? No, well, no... No, I thought it was October. Last I checked, it was October was the earliest date. So this thing might be releasing in Hong Kong imminently. The Spider-Man. So who knows?
Now, I like the armor. I think it's going to be a good figure to pick up for your collection as a Mandalorian fan. If you miss out on this figure, you are going to be spending quite a bit of money just on the armor alone. And literally, this is a figure you don't want to spend that kind of money on. If you miss this, don't try and hunt it down unless you hunt it down and you find it for a good price, or you got some trade bait for it. But,
yeah.
Nat, you and Don, you guys may have answered this question already, but do we know who's under the helmet?
We've been speculating. We think it. Oh, I think it might tie back to someone we've already seen in the comics. I mean, in the Clone War show. That might have been working with Bo-Katan. So,
well, she's more of a radical, and she's got the Maul.
No, when we're talking when she was in Death Watch when Darth Maul took over.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it's got to be somebody from Death Watch if we're gonna get an actual character. I'm talking more so like the celebrity head sculpt.
Oh, we won't get.
No,
well, I mean,
a head sculpt for her.
No, the woman who plays her. Yeah, she's just a voice actor. We won't see her. She doesn't. Yeah, she's not tied into anyone specifically through her looks.
You don't think so?
No.
Because isn't that isn't the who is the voice actor for her? I gotta look that one up now.
Something Swallow, Katie Swallow, Megan Swallow.
Now, as for the Cyborg Spider-Man suit. It's a good piece. It's a good piece. I like it. The only problem is, do I even have time to have this? Okay, it's Amy Swallow. Okay,
Emily Swallow. Yeah,
Emily Swallow.
I don't know, because usually, it's just as far as like, for what's been happening lately with Jon Favreau, they tend to. Even if they're a voice actor, they tend to still keep the actual actor or actress.
Yeah, but she's not tied. She didn't do anybody in Clone Wars, I don't think.
Gabe, who is it? You're thinking of somebody. Who is it?
I don't know.
Spit it out. Spit it, because it's not. What's her name from Rebels? It's not her.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not Satine.
It's not Satine. Not Satine. What's her name? The one that helps out with. Ezra Bridger, the Mando that helps him out.
That is Satine.
No. Fenrau. Or you're talking Satine's mother.
Sabine.
No,
it's not Sabine. That's not Sabine.
Yes.
No,
She's got to be if because of those horns on her head, she's got to be a Death Watch member. And I'm trying to think of who the lieutenants were. Once Death Watch was established, because while Maul was in charge, there was besides who Jon Favreau's character played, there was a couple of lieutenants that were right underneath him. After his death, they served directly under Maul.
Yeah, because at that point, Bo-Katan, she took off because she couldn't take a non-Mandalorian ruling.
Right. I would speculate that it's going to be one of them if they're going to keep with any particular lore. If not, they could just make up their own character. They really could, and still keep the actress and and actually give you a head sculpt as like as some sort of.
I don't think we're getting a head sculpt.
They don't throw in head sculpts this late. Like later in the game, nah. If they unless they promote it and they show like a blurred picture of the head sculpt. The only way we might see a head sculpt from the Mandalorian, this armor character, is if they release another armor later down the line from season 3. If she removes her moves her helmet. But the thing is, that's not the practice of the creed of that Mandalorian sect. Though they don't remove their helmets.
Huh.
Yeah,
unless you're freaking, Din Djarin, try to save Baby Grogu, and then whoever asks, let me see, who was it? Let's see, who asks this? Okay, there we go. How many seasons do you guys think it will take to conclude the Mandalorian? I say either 2 more seasons or 1 season and then a movie, because there were talks that there is a movie possibly in the works for the Mandalorian to conclude.
I see. I think I've heard Favreau, either Favreau or Filoni said. They either have or they want to go. They either have scripts for 5 years, or they're planning on writing scripts for 5 years, for 5 seasons. Now I could be completely wrong, but I think they wanted to go 5 seasons and a movie.
I'm pretty sure Don's right on that one. I remember hearing something along those same lines, like it's like 5 seasons or something.
Well, they can do 5 seasons, but the thing is, if they want to try to cut it down early, they could do either a season than a movie. But I'd rather have a season. I'd rather have 5 seasons or 4 seasons.
If they're gonna do a movie, then they're gonna do like what they did with Clone Wars. Or was it Clone Wars? That was like the last episode was like an hour or something.
Well, the first hour of Bad Batch was 80 minutes.
No, it was the first of Bad Batch was 80 minutes. That's what it was. They do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Mando movie, that's being actually done by Kevin Feige.
It was either Kevin Feige is working the Mando movie, or Kevin Feige is actually working on a trilogy just for Star Wars.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But as far as Mandalorian is concerned, the only other Mando that we're getting a head sculpt now is the new deluxe version coming out in 2 years or next year. Well, it'll feel like 2 years the way they're delaying stuff. But yeah, that's the one that's coming in with the actual head sculpt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, who's this Spider-Man?
He's this Spider-Man. It's
the cyborg that everyone told us in all our sources, and even we were saying Hot Toys was going to release. So again, hey, Hot Toys were Cyborg, so they put their money where their mouth is. Wink, wink.
Cyborg Spider-Man, huh?
I feel this is sort of like a Solid Snake meets Splinter Cell meets Cable from X-Men.
You know what? I honestly, as soon as I saw it of when Tom Holland Spider-Man meets Winter Soldier, you have a metal arm? Cool, man. I literally think this is like Tom Holland. Like this would be like Tom Holland if he could get different parts.
No.
You know?
This is what happens if Spider-Man gets in trouble and Rocket has to rebuild him. and Rocket steals the parts from other people. Like, I need that guy's eye. That guy's eye's now going on Spider-Man.
We must rebuild them.
we have the technology.
Well, that almost works because I mean, it looks like he has the Winter Soldier's arm. He's got like, you could say like Cable's eye. He's got Deadpool's belt and Chuck Norris's headband.
Is that Cable? That did you say that was Deadpool's belt? That looks like Cable's belt.
I don't know, but whatever. But it's just yeah. I mean, it got lots of grenades on it, so.
Bunch of pouches. All he needs now is Chewbacca's Bangalore.
Spider,
yeah.
the Araka soldier.
Arachna soldier.
Araka soldier.
Thanks, Kramer.
Soldier.
Thank you, Kramer. Oh my god,
That's funny.
Araka soldier. We have the technology. We could make him the $1 billion Spider-Man.
The $1 billion Spider. I don't know that. It doesn't sound like they have the technology. It's more like we stole all of the technology.
We have the capabilities, and I need that.
We have the technology to steal the needed technology.
Where is he from? Where is this Spider-Man from? Is he
Deadlock. He fights with Deadlock.
Spider-Man is from Spider-Man issue 21 with Eric Larson Spider-Man. So it is from a comic, but it is the post-apocalyptic like alternate reality with this Spider-Man. Okay. Yeah. So it makes sense. Like the thing is the controversy with this figure is the fact that ever since 2016 we've had these lines of Justice League figures. Everybody has come out except for Cyborg, right? There was prototypes put out ever since 2016, and then with what happened with the Snyder Cut, what happened with the sales with Justice League were poor as far as like the figures were concerned. The only ones that were selling pretty well were Batman and Superman, of course, over there in HK and here. And then after that, there was talks that we were actually going to get the Cyborg finally released. After years of waiting because of the Snyder Cut, how well it did. But then we got this monstrosity. All the leaks were pointing at a Cyborg, and we get this one. So everybody got mad. Everybody and their mother on Facebook got freaking irritated by this like trolling. I feel Hottoy was trolling because every time Hottoy posts a new figure for pre-order release, two things happen in the comments. Where's Cyborg and where's Shazam? Those are the two things that happen in those freaking comments.
Yeah, it's like someone's making memes about that now. It's like one was like every time you post a "Where's Cyborg" meme, Hot Toys kills a puppy.
Oh my god! Don't say that. We're gonna get demonetized now.
No, bro.
Freaking YouTube now. Oh my god! Great. Puppies, get them.
But no, it was funny though. But it was like, yeah, like people are making memes now about people putting the memes up asking where Cyborg is, and it's like, yeah, I get it. Enough. It's not happening unless it comes, So I don't know.
Yeah, Mike Hollis, he actually knows the history behind this figure too. When Toy Collectors talk about the comic book character, shake my head right out of the comics source material. Also, he gets the arm and eye from Fantastic Four. Wow, look at that.
Huh.
So, was this the one he was had the bag on his head? Or is that a different run when he was, the Bagman with the Fantastic Four? No, literally, I think that, like, you just wear a bag. Like, he's a playable character, right? In the PS4 game?
So these are games I have not played.
Oh my god, I gotta show this.
You gotta show the bag on his head, Spider-Man?
No, even worse. Oh, wait, let me see. Even worse. Jedi Patrol just sent me this picture.
That's pretty good.
Oh, damn, Jedi. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, that's messed up.
Is it messed up, Nat? Or is it oddly appropriate?
I love it. I love it though.
I'll say you this: if you're still holding out a hope for for an actual DC Cyborg, and you see that might be the nail in the coffin. That might be your soul killer.
Oh god, that's That's messed up, man. That's freaking messed up, bro. I mean, that's what the memes we've been seeing all freaking week ever since the release. When was it? Sunday? This happened.
Sunday night, like after we did our 4th of July stream, like 2 or 3 hours after we finished. That's when the real fireworks started.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
Wow.
Honestly, if this came out, right before not with the whole leaks about Cyborg or the freaking animosity towards Hottoys not releasing a Cyborg yet. If this came out, this would have been a cool release because it's a cool Spider-Man. You haven't seen a Spider-Man like this, among the other suits. It's different. I enjoy it. I like it. I like the whole post-apocalyptic look with it. I love the turtle look it got. I got the Splinter Cell.
It's turtle look.
I like it. Okay, so do you think Fatty Thor will be released this week? You mean Bro Thor? You talking about Bro Thor?
The Big Lebowski Thor?
The Big Lebowski Thor, which Sideshow is actually doing a Lebowski Thor. No, not Lebowski.
Yeah, Lebowski Thor, yeah.
They're doing a Lebowski figure.
So you take Lebowski and put Thor's head on it, and then
oh my
with
God.
the beard, and then give him the hammer?
What did you just do? Did you just give like a great idea that no one thought of?
Did no one really? Is that a sarcastic remark, or did no one actually think of that?
I didn't think of that. Because I mean I didn't even think about the big Lebowski coming from them. Steal that head, yeah.
Yeah, take the Big Lebowski and swap the heads, and then give him a beer or give him a place or an Xbox controller and a little headset, and boom,
dude.
you've got that Thor.
Dude, that was gonna that's when I'm gonna get that figure now. Just for that, just to try and make him into the Bro Thor as best I can.
Oh man, that would be hilarious.
Now to answer Lane Kramer's question, me and Don did talk about the news that it was either Mysterio coming out next, or now with Monica, they mentioned it that now we might be getting Fat Thor. I think we might see Mysterio first before Fat Thor because Mysterio was hinted that it was going to get released next. Hell, they might even throw in Fat Thor just for both of them on the same day. They have done that before. They put two figures at once before on the same day.
Especially if the runs aren't large.
Yeah.
Do you guys know if they're going to be doing a Korg or what's the little insect guy?
Meek.
Korg and Meek.
Korg and Meek? Because if
anything, I would for Thor: Love and Thunder, Thunder and Love, whatever it's called.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing yet. There's not even a third-party company I'm aware of that's even working on or teased anything. But yeah, like Korg and Meek. That's one that you kind of like. Okay, the character's pretty awesome. You might have to legitimately look into that, but they have to come together.
I just wanna. I feel like for Miniature Heroes, I kind of want to recreate that whole scene with the Xbox now. If Nat's gonna be doing the whole Big Lebowski Thor aspect, like, hey Thor, like the kid's on
the new Master 69.
The kid's on again. He's calling me a dick.
Yeah. Did you see? Well, the thing is, the joke is, like when Anthony Mackie was doing all his commercials for doing the Winter Soldier Captain America run. Did you see he did an Xbox ad where like they mentioned or they finally identify who new Master 69? It's Aaron, the guy from the Apple Store in Captain America: Civil War. Captain America, not Civil War, Winter Soldier.
Right.
But you've been Aaron. It's him. But the thing is, he's literally in the commercial now. He's literally like, it looked like he lost like 200 pounds.
Wow. I'll have to go and look that up again. But yeah,
actually,
I would love to recreate that scene.
Actually, we might watch it right now.
You've been Aaron.
Let's see if we can watch it because if we get hit with demonetized because of that trailer, I'll be pissed. Let me see. It's a minute. Okay, it's a minute long. Let me go through it.
Oh, it's just disclaimer, Nat. Disclaimer. This is for educational and purposes only.
Disney don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, single
Don't
song.
care?
Yeah, Loki and Captain Puerto Rico. They're now in Hyundai ads.
Yes, Captain Puerto Rico. Yes, I can't wait.
But
for
I
that
like it. He's
picture,
like
bro.
he throws the shield. I thought when I saw it first how the way it was cut, it was Loki running out after he says, do you if you're on running on borrowed time, do you have to give it back? And then you see Captain America land and he knocks the dude. I thought that was Loki at first, and then I love. Why do you always say heads up when you mean duck?
No, not exactly like this.
You ever been in a car chase? I fly. There's a ton of awesome stuff to try on Game Pass. What next? You want to take down some bad guys?
Oh, I can do that.
Discover your next favorite game with Xbox Game
So
Pass
this is
Ultimate.
where they're
On the
announced, like
all-new
they tell you that
Xbox.
it's Noob Master.
Yep.
Is it like in the corner or something?
No, it's supposed to be at the end.
Streaming March 19th on Disney Plus.
My gamer tag is Noob Master System.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. So that's who Cork and Meek were playing,
That's hilarious.
and Thor threatens.
If-
So
if-
that the funny. So he's actually went up against Captain America and Thor.
that's
So.
awesome. That is awesome.
No,
If
but
they-
I
if
do
they do
like,
come out
I
with
do
the
like
Korg
the,
and the voice
I do like the voice. I do like the voice you put up. Actually, I put up the wrong one. I wanted the Spider-Man one. 'Cause we already talked about the what's her face, the armor. Okay, there we go. So, like, as you can see, the way they add more detail to the actual suit, like it's been through the ringer, and he's just been stitching it up. I like this. It's not a bad figure, It just came out the wrong time, and everybody's just cutting up on it. I think this, but the thing is, here's the problem with Spider-Man's as well. They're overproduced figures, so of course they're gonna make a whole bunch of these different Spider-Man variants.
Just to, just to get them off the shelf, pretty much.
I mean, for all we know, all of these could be factory production declines. They're like, oh, we just have this whole sample. We'll make a Cyborg Spider-Man, and all the issues. Hey, they're no longer issues. They're weathering and they're detailing.
Right.
So.
Right.
But
so all they'd have to do is replace the arm and do some stitches and stuff. There wouldn't really be too much like tooling or anything that they'd have to do to add on to a product that they're already trying to get rid of.
Exactly.
Oh, you want to talk about retooling? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Where's the retooling at? Where's this freaking figure? There you go. Look at this. The freaking Mark 50 Neon Tech.
It's Rinsler from freaking Tron, though. I mean, the blue one is Tron, and this one is supposed to be Rinsler from Tron.
Yeah,
I mean,
Rinsler.
I'm not gonna lie, the paint work is sick.
Discs.
It's just, I'm not grabbing this. Because again, I worry about the fact that it's gonna be just, there's no paint on it, it's black. So this thing's gonna be a scratch magnet. Again, we did in the last live stream on July 4th, we did, contemplate about whether they'd screwed the people who bought the original Mark 50 and then bought the accessory kit if they'd include some of the accessories. And they included what we think they should, including some of the katana blades and the shield, and they've actually painted the illuminated effects, whereas they couldn't even do that on the $250 accessory set. So.
Oh, snap. The dude abides. Sideshow just posted. The dude abides.
The dude? You're getting that they just posted about the dude?
The dude. He just posted about the dude. We gotta talk about it now.
You gotta find it now?
No, I gotta find it. They just posted it.
Is it gonna come with a toe?
I don't know. We gotta look at it. We gotta look
It
at
should.
the dude.
It should come with a toe.
No,
You're
it should.
wrong.
No, it should come with one of those mirrors. Time Man of the Year, or a thing. Lebowski's Urban Achievers, a little plaque,
I feel like it should also come with a rug.
or a ferret.
And a bowling ball. You gotta have the bowling ball.
Or a coffee can.
A coffee can. A coffee can would be a good one. I would like that one. How simple are these things?
Receptacles.
There he is. Wow.
It is a moderately priced receptacle.
Look at the head sculpt. Not bad.
Man, I hate the Eagles. Oh.
Dude, man, just calm down, bro. Just calm down, dude.
And Jackie Treehorn and me.
There it is. There's the bowling ball. He's got the bowling ball and the sunglasses. That is awesome. You got that. That's a thing now. We gotta have the dude in miniature heroes, bro.
Yes. We're gonna have.
We gotta have the dude and
John Goodman. Oh.
John Goodman's character would be great.
Yeah.
We gotta have the dude and Thor, the dude for Thor side by side. Like we gotta have them looking at each other and just be like, "Hey, you guys look alike." I'm like, "No, we don't."
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do. Shut that rabbit up.
Shut that rabbit up.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I wouldn't mind doing that because actually, you could get a third-party figure of the actual Thor bro.
Thor's chubbiness, his dude
broski,
face.
Yeah.
No, this is Sideshow. This is not Hot Toys.
Oh, he's got a cigarette in the bag. He's got does he have the purse?
The satchel?
The satchel, yeah. He's got a cigarette. Dude.
So is it a satchel full of money or is it a satchel full of the dirty undies?
It's probably.
I'm not sure.
Undies. It's probably the dirty undies.
Wow, this is really good. Wow,
that sweater's gonna be a sweater. I bet you that sweater's gonna be a pretty damn good sweater.
She kidnapped herself, man. She kidnapped herself, man. If you want a tow, I can get you a tow by this afternoon. I know people.
I know people.
Oh man.
What about the homework? Sinister, double jointed elbows.
Does it look? I think. Yeah, I think the whole single jointed crap was the whole Obi-Wan debacle. Because they kept on redoing the figure over and over again for pre-orders. The Mythos Obi-Wan. Let me see. Is this all the pictures? I think this is all of them. Pictures? Yeah, it's all of them. Yeah, it's only 4 of them.
Okay.
They might just be doing a release then, because they might because they're also doing Clint Eastwood.
Oh, 27 minutes ago.
They're doing a Clint Eastwood collection as well, so maybe they're holding that off for the con.
Like an old school Clint Eastwood, like
Clint Eastwood's 1/6 figures and statues.
Huh.
I'm not gonna lie. I want a Clint Eastwood space cowboy. I want Clint Eastwood in a pumpkin suit. In the orange NASA pumpkin suit.
Let me see if I can find that picture he did.
A good movie.
Oh, actually, you sent me the picture, right? You sent me the picture, right?
I didn't send you any pictures.
I'm not talking to you.
What?
No, Don. You sent me the picture the other day of Clint Eastwood.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just an announcement saying there's the announcement's going to be officially shown or previewed, and it's statues and 1/6 figures. And the thing is, they also made a similar announcement where it's Lilu from The Fifth Element, where it's basically her outline and it says "Big Bada Boom." So we don't know if it's a 1/6 figure. We don't know if it's a premium scale format. We don't know if they're doing multiple. But I hope it's a 1/6.
My only issue with this now, it's $250.
What is
both editions for
the dude?
The dude is $250. That's Hot Toy money.
Oh damn.
$250 for
the dude might be literally dying, according to. He just.
Oh yeah. You haven't heard yet?
I knew. I thought he was getting better, but from what unless this is old news, because I know he was going under treatment and stuff a while ago. But I mean, is he getting better or? I don't know.
Well, it's going the same route like what happened with Bossman. Like you don't hear anything. That usually means it's bad.
Okay.
It's gonna gonna break my heart though. It's gonna really break my heart.
No, because like I was saying on the other stream, when Val Kilmer came through. You know, he was dealing. You know, he was all bloated and stuff, and with the neck issues and all the drugs and chemo. So, but it was like one of those things you'd hear updates every once in a while about him, and finally he's back. But I haven't heard anything about Bridges.
Right.
So.
If they
Damn.
do Lilu, I need a ruby rod, says Penny Vossen. Penny. I'm probably butchering that.
We call him Penny.
I think Ruby Rod would be hilarious.
Yeah, and as we talked in our previous stream, you know who Ruby Rod, the character, was originally written for? It was not Chris Tucker.
Right. Who was Ruby Rod? I'm gonna say. Oh crap. The actor.
It's not an actor.
It was not an actor?
That's correct.
It was so actress?
It is not a professional person. It is not a professional make-believer.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Nope.
No? Prince.
Yep.
Prince.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can completely see that. That didn't take me too long to get.
Yep.
Yeah, so Sideshow is not only doing the Dude Abides, and Clint Eastwood Legacy Collection. Dirty Harry right there, of course.
Yep, that's Dirty Harry.
So Sideshow presents Clint Eastwood Legacy Collection. This line will include a series of statues and 6-scale figures based on the legendary roles of famed actor Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
what's the one where he was with the monkey? Yeah, what's the one where he has to take care of that monkey?
That orangutan, right? It was an orangutan, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Watch, we'll get something like that and get a 1/6 primate.
I want a man with no name. I know this is a strange flex, but I want Space Cowboys.
Yes.
Yeah, I want that one. That would be great.
No, I want. See that because they can do that easier because. Well, I don't know. It's like they could do two versions. They could, again, what's in the orange suit that they, in the shuttle that they lifted off and then they landed in, that was called the pumpkin suit, which is basically like an emergency atmosphere suit, or you could give them in the EVA suit, which is the extravehicular activity white spacesuit that also had the jetpack, you know, that had the compressed air for movement. So, yeah, I'd either take a pumpkin suit or an EVA suit, but yeah, I want that.
Rob Swallow got it right when he said the Clint Eastwood movie with the ape in it is Every Which Way But Loose.
Okay.
That's the name of the movie. Or when he plays a Marine. I think if they somebody else was talking about.
Actually, you know what? Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak Ridge is the one who's yeah.
But the problem is with that, Heartbreak Ridge is actually I'll just say this, for people who like the movie, anyone in the military, especially either Army or Marines, the movie that you see did not happen. Because the movie was originally supposed to follow the real unit that did that, which was U.S. Army Rangers. And again, Heartbreak Ridge was an actual real battle. And then when this movie was being played, there was a lot of issues, and it's just, they had to make a lot of changes to this movie, so it's not historically accurate. Even though it's a good movie. But again, it's not historically accurate at all.
Yeah. Somebody else earlier said the Outlaw Josie Wales. That I could definitely see that. But I would if there's ever like an exclusive, I think it would be really cool to have a mule with it. Just so you can have the homage to 2 mules for Sister.
Alright, how about this one? Gran Torino.
Gran Torino, then you get a car. But then I feel like it's got to come with...
No, you're not getting the car. You're just getting the M1.
No, you get the car, but you also get Don with it. Because now it says a car without family.
You had to work that in, didn't you?
Just because Nat's been posting so many memes about it lately. There's just so many
God.
Don memes.
Yeah.
It's may the family be with you always.
Always.
I like that. Dom, what are you doing in space? You know, well, family is small. You know, stronger than logic. It's like, yeah.
Oh God, let me see. Wait a minute. Oh man, I gotta show this. This is hilarious. I gotta show this. Okay, give me a second. It's not hilarious. It's just some of the ideas I'm thinking that we might get from the I'm getting pictures right now, so this is some of the stuff I would like to see from the 6-scale version of Clint Eastwood. This would be freaking great. There you go. Ah, man, I would love this.
That would be so cool.
It's funny, like
With the leather,
as soon as
with the leather jacket.
yeah, it's funny though. They say Clint Eastwood. We all have different things, but like the one figure we would all buy is a version of Clint Eastwood as an astronaut. You know, it's like that's all an immediate buy. So, but again, if they do that, you almost need to do Tommy Lee Jones, and then
Yeah, I
you need
want
to
that whole
throw.
collection right there. Just that. Whole
Well, if you do that, you got to throw in the nukes, or you got to throw in, do his display where it's the EVA pack where it's hooked up to Icon, and he hits the button, so like half of the display is literally the nukes.
that would be
so.
cool if that's like his stand or whatever when he's sitting.
Yeah, it's kind of like he has to sit like Stan Lee in a spacesuit. There you go. There's the prototype for you.
Yeah.
Firefox.
Now
Yeah,
I'm wondering-
Firefox.
Oh my God, Firefox! Is that the one where he steals the
Colonel.
he steals the
yeah,
plane, right? The plane.
Well, yeah, it's the one where he goes in where someone's been posing as a drug dealer. Then he literally takes like 5 or 6 identities, and then it's the MiG that is thought controlled.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I have that on DVD downstairs. That's a badass movie.
It's a good movie. There's
I
a lot
wonder
of
if they'll
really
do
good
that.
movies.
I wonder if they'll do that though. Like that's a whole new spacesuit they're gonna have to do then.
Well, not for Firefox. Firefox is more of a pressure suit, not a spacesuit.
SR-71.
Well, almost. Yeah, you could almost do it like an SR-7. Well, not even. In the movie, like SR-71s, they wear it's almost like an astronaut suit. It's like a pressurized atmosphere suit.
Right.
This was more, in the movie, it was more like a normal black leather flight suit that had the modified helmet.
Well,
that
so
had, like, the more oval dome rather than the standard open.
Oh shit! What was that? Was it the Blackbird? The suits that they wore for the Blackbird?
The SR-7, or the U-2.
Not the Blackbird. The U-2. That's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah, the Dragon Lady.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Mitchell Gant.
Yeah.
I've been told to remind you these lands you're living on are government property and posed for redevelopment. That's basically how he was told he was volunteering. So, oh yes, I know that movie line for line.
I think we might just get Dirty Harry, of course, and then possibly the Man of No Name.
Yeah, because that's pretty famous, the spaghetti westerns. But is that what's that boxing movie with Hilary Swank?
$1 Million Baby.
I don't think they touched that because that's kind. Yeah.
It's too general.
Generic.
Yeah, it's too generic. And that I feel like that would be the same way with like Gran Torino. If you don't get the car, because that's technically where the basis really focuses is on that.
True.
That car. Kelly's Heroes. Give me that because there's that picture on the second to the right or the second to the left. That's Kelly's Heroes, and that would, ooh man, if you got a not an Abrams, what am I thinking of? The Sherman, a 76mm Sherman with that. That you can.
I mean, they have 1/6 kits of those that you can build that are $130.
Oh, do they?
I think so.
Dude, okay, we can't talk about the certain seasons that we're developing for miniature heroes because it'll be spoiling. But can you imagine, Gabe? Can you imagine that moment where we bring everybody in and we get this figure, we can get the Sherman tank right next to him. Man, you brought everybody.
whoa, wait, but what was it? Donald Sutherland's character, Oddball, in that movie was one of my favorites. When he's just like, it's cool, man. You just gotta like, if we got that, there has to be that part where he fires the round and it's just paint. The pretty colors, it scares the hell out of him. That's one of my favorite scenes. Just paint. It's a paint round. Kelly's Heroes would be a good one. Get a couple of gold bars and a tank.
I think they can do Kelly Heroes. I can see Kelly Heroes. I can see Man with No Name and Dirty Harry. But the thing is, like, what's going to be the statue and what's going to be the figure? I don't think they're going to do figures and the statue with the same amount. You know, okay, we'll have one Dirty Harry as a statue, we'll have one Dirty Harry as a 6 scale. I think they're gonna pick and choose which is gonna be a 6 scale figure.
I would agree.
I'm just trying to think what other Clint Eastwood movies. I know we're missing something.
You're always missing something. There's so many Clint Eastwood, especially with the spaghetti westerns. There's so many of those. Just like what's his name? Man, I'm blanking a lot today.
Blank Man.
John
I'm just
Wayne.
trying to-
John
J5.
Wayne's
Yeah, John
It's
Wayne.
just like
yeah.
John Wayne. John Wayne's movies were.
Yeah, Unforgiven.
So many.
But then almost if you do Unforgiven, you need Danny Glover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now there's a lot they can go with. I'm just trying to figure out which are the ones they might make into a figure. That's the only thing.
Man with No Name is definitely going to be one. Like there's just that him and Dirty Harry. Just I think those two would be like the 1/6 scale figures, not a statue. I think those two would be figures because there's so many different little things that you can give them.
Oh, I forgot. Escape from Alcatraz. They definitely could do that.
Ooh. Oh my god, with the 1/6
Frank
scale
Marshall.
mouse. With the 1/6 scale mouse. Like in his pocket, like you just magnetize.
Oh, sorry, Morgan Freeman, not Danny Glover. Sorry. I was sorry. Yeah, my bad. I had Lethal Weapon on the brain. My bad. Yep, that's on me.
You're getting
Yep,
too
yep.
old for this shit.
My mistake.
You're getting too old for this.
Yeah.
That's Donald Glover. Danny Glover said. Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Now, dude, Escape from Alcatraz.
Sorry
I completely forgot about that. Man, that'd be pretty good.
But he's got to have a raft.
It wants to skill raft.
A 1/6 scale raft with Dawn on it because again, nothing says raft without family.
Oh, but if they were gonna do that, they got to include like the little magazines, and then should they do like the crumpled up flowers that they find, the warden finds at the end?
So many good little things you could have.
But
Where Eagles Dare. I don't think I've seen that one.
see, we're about 20 minutes till we start ending towards.
No. Here's the one: the bridges of Madison County. And you guys have no idea what I'm talking about.
The bridges.
Like, is it worthy of a figure though?
It's only attempt at a with a rom-com.
It's a rom-com.
Yeah, no. Clint Eastwood actually did a rom-com.
With Meryl Streep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just realized that one day Sideshow can hop on that Escape from New York line.
Yeah, they could. OG fan, thanks for the donation, and yeah, I could see that.
I would buy all 10 versions of Clint Eastwood as a cowboy.
It's just an army of Clint Eastwoods.
Yeah, it's like that again. We've talked about it. It's like that old scene from The Simpsons. There's a new shipment of Malibu Stacy's. Lisa's going, "Don't buy it. Just has a new hat." And then Smithers in the back, "Hurry, she has a new hat." So that's literally what it would be.
Oh, the Rookie with Clint Eastwood and Charlie Sheen.
If they do that, then they need to make Raul Julia.
I don't know
If they did that, they would have to make Raul Julia and give him the bullet necklace.
I don't think they'll do it though. I don't think they will.
I don't think they would go there either.
I don't think a lot of people are known about the Rookie. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. I don't think they will.
Doc says I'd buy Malibu Barbie with a new hat.
Oh, damn. Yeah, but speaking of different versions of freaking figures, man, I gotta say though, Hot Toys. I don't know what's happened here with this. To give some context, Gabe. The Mark 50 was the most overproduced Iron Man to date. The most overproduced.
It was the most overproduced.
Yes, almost.
Like as far as the Hot Toy goes.
Hot Toy goes, yes.
Oh, so they're just trying to rebrand it, whatever they had left over.
I don't know, man, because the Iron Man they sell pretty well in HK. and they sell good here, but you know they haven't sold out yet. Some of them haven't sold out yet, but over in HK, it's just a money grab. It's a money pit for Iron Man's. And then the Neon Techs, like there's a whole different collectors group over there for Neon Techs. But the Neon Techs, they don't sell good here in the United States. And this is the 4th version of the Neon Techs.
Well, I mean, you sell for your market, you know.
Exactly.
You sell for your market. It's not about. Like, I'm sorry to say it, it's not about us, technically, like us fanboys or those who are particular about certain things with Iron Man or the comic books. They're producing these toys because they sell. So, you know, it's really not about you. it's about what their profit margins are going to be about. So if they're big over in Hong Kong, I could definitely see that they're going to make another one. And if they
Well, I don't know if it was a Photoshop or a potential leak or whatever, but there, because the funny thing is we heard rumors of a Hulkbuster being possibly repainted into this, and then when I was on Facebook looking through the stuff, what did I see? A Hulkbuster in green with the word of the Gamma Protocol thing. So again,
it was Photoshop.
Oh, I know, but that was like. It was like, crap, would they actually do that now that they've done the Mark 50? Because we've heard about that in the past. And that made me think, and I'm like, would they actually do that? Because I saw that, and I'm like, somebody might think that looks good. You know?
Well, if you're telling me that Iron Man is as big in HK as it is, as you say it is, another Hulkbuster is just another type of Iron Man. And
that you need another Iron Man to fit into.
Yeah,
so.
It's all about their sales. They've got the numbers down in their database. They've got it saying, hey, we make X amount off of this figure and X amount out of this figure, and we've sold X amount of these. If they see that Nat's going to pre-order 5 or 6 more Hulkbusters, they're going to go ahead and they're going to make it.
Oh yeah, business.
Yeah, it's just business.
Simple business. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I see this quite a lot, in the comments, with certain figures that get released, especially the Neon Tech Mark 50. Like, everybody wanted the Mark 1 to be a ToyFair exclusive because the rumors, right? And then, here's the thing, though. We got 3 or 4 more, and Jedda's just said 6 more releases. There aren't ToyFair, but they are going to be mixed in with the ToyFair reveals, right? They're not ToyFair exclusives, but they're reveals, with that ToyFair. We might still get the Mark 1 released, revealed through there. Maybe the Cyborg as well. But the thing is, people are getting tired of the Toy this Neon Tech line. And this is the 4th version of the Neon Tech. There's 3 that got released before this. And the thing is, what people tend to don't understand is that, like you said, Gabe, there's a market for this. They would not make another Neon Tech. Like if the Neon Tech was doing this bad, they would have stopped with the War Machine and called that a day. The third Neon, that's it. Call it a day, and then go on to the next Iron Man repaint they can try to do.
Right. It's the same thing as like a lot of people complain, that Hollywood and a lot of movies that are being made are kowtowing to China and Hong Kong. But I'm sorry to say it, they have a much bigger market than the U.S. does.
Exactly. They have a
huge market.
I mean, the biggest example right off the bat I can think of. Look at Taskmaster. Look at how his face was with the skull in the comic books, and look how he looks in the movie.
Yeah.
His skull is a ballistic mandible that's been carved to look like a mask. Marvel had to do that because in Chinese culture, skulls and skeletons, they're not allowed in popular culture. So in order for the movie to get even past the censors in China, they had to remove any reference to an actual physical real skull. Right. That's why it's part of his helmet. Right. And it's equipment.
There are also slight things that Hollywood will do to where there will be scenes that we will see in the U.S., but that will be technically cut in China. They're not huge scenes. They don't affect the storyline.
Well, they've also done that for years, though. I mean, there's the whole Demolition Man. In U.S., Taco Bell won the franchise war.
Right.
The European cut, Pizza Hut won the franchise war.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. They're both owned by the same parent company.
Right.
So
I'm just saying, like, you know, again, when it comes down to it, it's money. It's where the business goes. That's just how it works. Sorry, my bad. No, not my bad, but you know, there's certain things that you got to do in business.
Yeah, numbers don't lie. So if numbers are there, hey, they're gonna keep pushing it, and people keep pre-ordering these. And I already talked with Monica about this, and they told me that you know, people will, because the thing is, over in HK, the pre-orders are literally like half the price of the figure, you know, usually for the deductible, versus here, where if you pre-order a figure here, is either you could pay in full right now, or you could just do the deductible of like what, 10% of the figure. So that's like either $25 or $30, depending on the actual full price.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
You said it's less to pre-order over there.
It's to pre-order here in the States.
No, I'm talking about in China and Hong Kong. It's
50%. It's if the figure's $400 HK dollars, you got to throw example. You know, if it's equivalent to $350 US, you got to go throw down $175 at Secret Base. You give them $175. They give you a receipt. You know, your golden ticket saying, okay, you can pick this up, and when it's ready, you're going to have to pay the other half on cash upon pickup, or however they do that. Whereas us, put the 10% down, we can either make payments or pay the rest when it's due and it ships.
Gotcha.
So that's a lot. That's a lot of dough right there, just for the first pre-order. Literally half the price of a figure. You know, that runs between $250 to $400 to $500, $600 sometimes. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, some people, though, they'll sell the tickets at a markup. So if you want to get a figure and the pre-order is sold out, someone has a pre-order ticket, you not only pay them what they already put down on the market, then you're paying a premium just to get the pre-order.
So you're scalpers.
Not necessarily scalpers, no, because a lot of times, you know, it could be you change your mind. Well, yeah, I mean, there are people who are paid to literally wait in line just to get the pre-order ticket. And then some people will sell those. Yeah, that's absolutely. But then again, you have other people that are like, oh, well, I'm just going to pre-order it, change my mind, and then I'm going to make some money off it. You know?
Okay.
So.
Oh, another thing. When batches were still being made for the Deluxe Mando and being put out at HK, people were literally buying those up and reselling them for, like, Mandalorian. The reason why we're seeing this freaking push for Mandalorian figures, and a lot of collectors are like, what happened to the OG figure? What happened to Bespin Han? What happened to the Empire line? You guys didn't finish it. Well, Mandalorian is selling. Like, literally, people were buying up batches, like extra batches from HK, and reselling them for higher prices through eBay, because we have not received them yet in the States. People were just gunning for these figures. Like, now we're receiving the Mandalorian Deluxes. And the funny thing is, now we got this brand new Deluxe Mando. Hey, Gabe, have you seen the new Mando Deluxe?
No.
Now with Chrome.
Now with Chrome. Now
Yeah.
with
Penny
Chrome.
Office Sven, thank you for telling me that they can't really scalp them because they're made to order. I didn't know that. Now with Chrome.
I gotta go through this. Oh, they got the white vision.
Yeah, I saw you post that one.
Yeah.
The Nega Vision.
Nega Vision.
Nega Vision.
Oh, the 501st, baby. Those look good.
Dude, that helmet's just gonna.
Oh, Nate.
Make me cry.
What's up?
Oh, hey, Gabriel, check this out. What is this?
It's a 501st. Is that a rocket trooper?
It's a 501st.
But is that a rocket pack on his back?
Yes.
That's a 501st rocket pack.
Yep. And then.
Oh, Scout Trooper. That's pretty. I just see the box and I say it's pretty.
So.
Oh.
Yep. It's
Yep,
chrome.
Yep, he'll ride into the halls of Valhalla all shiny and chrome. When he
You
gets
are-
into a fight, you will witness him.
Yeah, witness me!
Witness! I feel like we need a Mandalorian version of
Oh, damn! They should do that. They should do Mad Max, but as
Mad Max
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian stars in, Mad Max or something like, Terrible Tatooine or something like. You got to give it a Star Wars spin or something, but yeah.
Yeah, because was it Immortan Joe would make a good Mandalorian outfit, like have the whole Mando helmet, but still with the skull, like right across. I think
Almost like the Airborne or the Purge Trooper's helmet, where it already has the ports coming out.
Yeah, I could see that.
So no, I did not get the speeder.
This looks
Wow.
amazing, though, man. I love the work they put into it.
Oh, that's
They'll-
nice.
The only thing I'll say though, have you seen the swoop bike yet?
Yeah, I have seen the swoop bike. I have
The
seen
swoop,
that one.
yeah, the swoop bike looks really
I
nice.
do follow you a little bit here and there, Nat. It's just I let you focus on the figures while I focus on the film and photography stuff.
I got you.
So, yeah. You
Yeah,
know that's how it works with us. You know
Yeah.
that's how it works with us. I told you just the other day that I got more equipment for Miniature Heroes. I've got more lights, more camera gear. I mean, Don, if you were to ever come down to Georgia, you better bring a few figures with you because you can do some awesome photo shoots down in my little studio, dude.
Cool. Oh, you know what I was just thinking?
Yes.
That might be because we did see it in Mando, and what would be perfect for, like, OT or Mando? The Gamorrean Guard.
Ooh.
I like the Gamorreans would be fun.
See, because they could do different variations. You could get the normal one from Jabba's palace, or the thin ones that were fighting in the Mad Max, in the Thunderdome. Yeah. So I could Gamorrean guards.
Ooh, dude, I was just thinking about this. What if Book of Boba Fett has like a Mad Max Thunderdome episode?
I totally could see them doing that. Because again, there's a power vacuum that episode 1 of the first season showed, like, people were going in, and so if you don't have the Imperials ruling, you don't have the New Republic ruling there yet. It literally, the Outlaws are running the place. Absolutely, they should do a Mad Max style or Thunderdome style.
Thunderdome. Two creatures enter, one creature leaves.
Here's one.
Jabba's aliens will take us to a very dark place.
See, I wonder if those spider droids are still there. If you see them, it looks like they have they have a ball in the middle. Those are monk brains.
Okay, I got a good question for both of you. If they ever did this Mad Max Star Wars crossover, whom with two people now would be Master Blaster? In the Star Wars universe, who would come out being Master Blaster?
Well, they already had. Oh, what was the two robots? Like, there was the robot that had another one in it to splice it. Oh God. Oh God, it's almost like
Another robot that had another robot inside of him.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was like in the comics.
I don't know. What do you people think out there? Who could be in the Star Wars universe? Who could be Master Blaster if they did a Star Wars Mad Max crossover? That's one for the people.
Oh God.
Because you need a big one. You could need a big one.
I mean, honestly, you could do. I mean, if the easiest is like Wicked and Chewbacca, but
Bib Fortuna. I saw somebody say Bib Fortuna became Balmar Monk.
Yeah, one of the monks that had that their brain is in the
Lobot,
the spider droids. Yeah,
there's your favorite right there. Lobot would be the quartermaster.
Oh my God, Nathan was another one.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Gamorrean, Mama Bay.
Hey, I'm an OT fanboy, and I'd just be happy to get any Gamorrean guard.
This is a weird flex, but what if part of the Master Blast was the Rancor body?
Rancor, I could see that.
But who
I
would be
could
the
see that.
top,
But
though?
who would be the master?
Mushi! Mushi!
What if the droid is the top part? What if the droid is the top one?
The droid is controlling us.
So what are you talking about? Yeah, it was this like a centaur?
No, the Rancor. The Rancor is part.
I
of
know,
the
no, no.
Rancor is blaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
A Ranctar.
A Rancor.
I don't know.
Who would be?
I was just thinking about the Rancor for some reason. I was like, oh my god, what if that could happen? Dengar is Master Blaster. Oh,
He has the mind of a child.
Oh, the Rancor Keeper. That'd be a strange combination. Oh my god.
That would be. I don't know, because the thing of the Master's got to be super smart. Like he was a smart guy. He just spoke weird.
Yeah.
That was it. Unless you just want to bring in the actor who played Wicket, make him his own little character and put him on top of a Rancor. Also was Willow.
Yeah, he's been in. He was also in Solo. He was one of Enfys Nest's lieutenants. What's his name?
Yeah.
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis. Just put Warwick Davis on top of a Rancor and give him a new name, and that's Master Blaster right there.
Oh my god, get out of here! Get out of here!
I would love that. I would love that. Warwick Davis would probably love it. He'd be like, "I get to be Master Blaster, and I get a Rancor. Let's do this." I love that actor. He's an amazing actor. I love him. I'm very much so looking forward to the new Willow series stuff that's coming out.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, the combatants would be Hunter, Tick, Echo, and Weka from Derricus Maximus. Speaking like Omega.
Have you caught up with Bad Batch, Gabe?
Yeah, I am all caught up with Bad Batch.
Okay, how you like
and
it?
Loki.
Loki.
I think you guys need a 1/6 scale alligator Loki. That's what I have to say. I think you.
I'll just say this. Oh, we got such a hardcore callback. I think it might actually possibly come as an accessory to variant Loki. Yeah, I think you might know what I'm talking about. Panning down.
Mm-hmm.
The tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's gonna be little.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's completely comic accurate. So.
But we are getting Loki figures. Let me just show you the tease they did. We are getting Loki figures though.
I feel like this whole time variant Loki thing just brought me back to some Doctor Who episodes. Honestly, like when I was
it does remind me of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I got Doctor Who vibes. So
well, here's the thing though, and I'll be because I even mentioned this in a few other chats, Nate. So one character I do potentially think, and this doesn't spoil anything, that may actually appear because the character in Marvel, he has worked both for the TVA and Sword as a bounty hunter. Death's Head. I think he might be in play.
Okay.
Because he's one of those characters that also has the ability to not only go from different dimensions and different timelines, he can also actually cross different complete realities. Because he originally started as a Transformers UK comic character with Marvel. Now he fights Iron Man. He's done in like the variant comics. He's been mainline. He jumps from one to another. He's like a bounty hunter.
Okay.
He's basically kind of like Boba Fett, but intergalactic across everything.
Nobody's like Boba Fett. I'm sorry.
Nobody's like Boba Fett.
Nobody's like Boba Fett.
Well, okay.
I'll be surprised if they give us a third figure and it's the classic Loki. I really like classic Loki. I really liked him in this episode. He did classic old Loki was really
old man
cool.
Loki.
Old man.
Yeah,
Loki.
he was funny as hell.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
No, he's just standing there, he's like, and then he like literally almost flips himself over. He spasms when he explodes, in laughter.
Yeah.
Now, my other thing is like
Richard.
I really would have loved where is it? I can't.
Oh, I'll just tell you this. You know the third-party president Loki
Yeah.
that we're showing?
Yeah.
I'll just say this. It ain't accurate no more. That ain't accurate, so.
Oh, boy. Well, I'll be waiting to see if Hottoy decides if they want to do more Loki figure before I go towards third-party
Go in
stuff.
it. I will say it's for me again, guys. These are all shot in Atlanta, so I have a lot of fun seeing the sets and stuff. That I have friends that were on these things. This and WandaVision. I know a lot of people that were on WandaVision, and a lot of people that were on WandaVision. And I'm really proud of these people making these shows, putting these things together. I think they're doing a really fabulous job. So, shout out to all you filmmakers out there in Atlanta for doing an awesome job on making these. All right, Hot Toys. What's next, Nat? Are you guys getting ready to wrap up? Because I see that it's past 8 already.
Well, we're going to wrap up in a minute, but this is going to be a good final subject right now. Right here, Cobb Vanth. Give me Cobb Vanth. I want my Timothy Olyphant, man. I want my Timothy Olyphant Boba Fett.
I will just say this. If they do give Cobb Vanth, please rework the armor so the LEDs actually light up. Which means when we get a clean Boba, we can light up and the numbers will actually change. Because they have similar diode and lighting elements and switches in the Sideshow Han Solo and Carbonite as far as, going back and forth. So it wouldn't be that hard for them just to... I mean, the numbers don't actually have to dial over, but just simulate that they're doing,
Are you trying to do a mod to your figure?
No.
Or...
Like you see in this chest piece, those are actual numbers that cycle, so that should light up. Because right now they do not.
On
any
Boba Fett.
Yeah, on any Boba Fett Sideshow Hot Toys, the chest panel does not light up.
Oh, I see.
But then again, this is the first show that they've actually emphasized that the panel does in fact light up and change numbers, and it has meaning.
Okay.
So
definitely would like a nice head sculpt, man.
That would be a nice figure.
Yeah, I definitely would want to Cobb Vanth because if they're already giving us the armor, they got to throw in the Cobb Vanth. I'm surprised they didn't. So that means they're probably going to make Cobb Vanth more of a public figure versus a ToyFair limited figure. ToyFair exclusive 2022.
See, because at that point, it's kind of died down, especially if we don't get season 3 of Mando by that point. I mean, because we're not getting season 3 of Mando till next year, some point. So it's kind of the same thing. Strike while the fire is hot.
I think we'll see. I think we'll see more of if Book of Boba Fett does well. It will do well. It's Boba Fett. It's going to do well. It's Boba Fett. I think with the hype of how well Boba Fett does, is going to push for more releases for Mandalorian.
True.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And then now there is talks people want the clean Boba Fett with the throne. Yeah, I definitely think they're probably going to release that more towards the Book of Boba Fett line than actual Mandalorian line.
Now, do you think they'd offer 2 sets, almost like the DX treatment, where one comes with the throne and one doesn't, or it's literally if you want to get clean Boba, you have to buy the throne?
Nah, they're gonna do like what they did with Palpatine. there's a Palpatine without the throne, and there's a Palpatine with the throne. That's
or would they do it like Black Panther, where they have the throne as its own piece all to itself? Because technically, again, if you have a Jabba's palace, or if you have any, like Bib Fortuna or any of those, then that's technically a different accessory piece that could be used. So.
Because I know there's people out there that just want the clean Boba Fett. They don't want the throne. They just want the clean Boba Fett. So I think we'll probably give that option somehow, some way.
Because the throne is great, but again, for me, that's just wasted space. I see. I could do other stuff than just putting a throne there and having him sit. But again, everyone is different.
Yep.
Could Cobb Vanth be in Book of Boba Fett? Boba obviously knew he had his armor and let him keep it. Yeah, my thoughts on that. Boba Fett always knew where his armor was, but at the time he was doing other things. At the time, so he didn't really want to grab it unless Cobb Vanth was using the armor to demean the Boba Fett name. Then he would have came in a lot sooner to grab his armor. Like, okay, now you're demeaning my family name and my representation. Now I'm going to go and wipe you out. But but Cobb Vanth was using the armor to protect his town, his family, his friends. So it made sense that Boba Fett was like, okay, you can keep the armor for now. You're not doing anything with it.
Yeah, we could also see him because they're back on Tatooine, starting off. However, keep this in mind that's mostly going to be contingent on whether or not the contract with the actor goes through. Because if the actor is busy with something else, then they may not have him in the series. So that's going to be primary first. Are they going to be able to have that contract and the actor come in? And then if the actor comes in, then yeah, of course you're going to find him coming. The character is going to show up, and I thought he was a pretty badass character, and he came to the town, if I remember correctly, he came to the town before, without the armor. So, and we don't know his whole backstory yet. So there could be opportunity to really dive into his character. That's also if Dave Filoni doesn't expand upon his character at Bad Batch to begin with, because we're seeing a whole bunch of people in Bad Batch start making debuts that are probably going to have implications in Mandalorian and in Book of Boba. The two sisters that were in Bad Batch and in the end of Clone Wars. That's two characters I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing in live action at some point.
Well, you also know how they tied into Cad Bane, right? The two sisters?
No, I do not know.
Cad Bane killed...
I remember the episode, but I don't...
Yeah, Cad Bane essentially killed their parents. So that's another tie-in from, the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
So.
Timothy was Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, I think he would have made it good. But the thing is, usually doesn't when they hire the James Bond actors, they have to be British.
Well, British, Welsh, Irish, that area, they got to be from the UK.
Right.
Okay, they have to be the UK. Okay.
And
yeah.
If I remember correctly, they're now pushing for the next James Bond, the next 00, to be a female.
It's already It's already happened. It's going to be in the next movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because whatever his name is, Daniel Craig, he's like, yeah, I'm done. He said that before, but when they offer you $45 million, in money and points on the back end, you kind of say, all right, I'll eat it for one last time.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think they could have done so much more with Daniel Craig, but I don't know what happened. Maybe the wrong writers, maybe the wrong direction. They could have done so much more with that actor. Because I love that. I loved his takes.
I want to see Tom Hardy as a young James Bond.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
No, but more so he's experienced. He's done military service. He's done spy agency stuff. But kind of the beginning of Casino Royale, the reboot, where he first becomes a 00. But I want to see him where he actually has to. He's again he's a professional. He's been in the military. He's done other operations. But they're training him to go to the next level. Like, I want to see stuff like that, like the origins of James Bond. You know?
I'm sorry. Every time I just think of Tom Hardy, I'm always going back to the name's Bond, Bond, James Bond. I was born in the Secret Service. like he's just got to have a mask on from now on, or can't pronounce his words properly.
Tom Hardy would be a better villain for Bond. That'd be another good one.
He would be a good villain, but I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the next Bond. Let's see where that goes.
I'm not.
I want to see where the story goes. I want to see what happens. Plain and simple. Even if it's a bad movie, still get to watch something. And see where the story goes and where they can potentially fix it later or something. So Tom Hardy strikes as a young anything. A young anything. I don't think he could be a young Indiana Jones. I think he's a little too old for that one.
I can't believe they're doing another Indiana Jones. They should have ended it with 4. They should have ended it with 4.
No, he's like Harrison Ford hurt himself so bad, they might have to shut down for a minimum of like 4 to 5 months,
Kathleen,
if not longer.
what are you doing? What are you doing, Kathleen? We didn't need another freaking James Bond.
Kathleen's doing what Kathleen does, okay?
Kathleen on the way out. She's scuttling the boat.
Kathleen is doing what Kathleen does. It's fine.
You know, I'm hearing Kathleen is they're going to continue the contract with her. I've been hearing this. So
continue the contract as her being an EP, as her being an executive.
No, it's running crap. And then I feel suddenly as if millions of voices cried out in terror.
I've been hearing.
It shall continue.
I've been hearing word. She's going to continue. She's going to continue her contract with Lucasfilm.
Just send in Don. Just send in Don and bring the family in. Because nothing says Lucas like family. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to do it, Don.
You know what? I see that as a meme. It's like Kathleen Kennedy as the Emperor, and then and you just see the scene from the Rise of Skywalker, where it's all the things, all the ships, except they're all different versions of like Dom, all different TVA variants of Dom, and all different cars.
Didn't you do that with the? Didn't you do a meme with all the cars like force warping in?
I think there was one.
Yeah, it was like hot.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's got to be all the different variations from his movie, like Riddick and the Iron Giant and.
Oh god. Oh god.
And Groot.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's also Groot.
And the time he was have you ever seen Vin Diesel when he was doing toy promotions for toy companies?
No, I gotta look this up.
All right, you remember the TV show Street Sharks, and they had the toys?
Yes, I do remember that.
There's video, and it's very well known, of him, like it was at a ToyFair or whatever, of being the hype promo man for all the Street Shark toys. And then there's literally, when you think he's done, he pulls out like one of the puppets, and then he's like, "Hit it, Shark!"
Dude,
I'm serious.
You just smacked me with my childhood right there. Do you remember this? Yes, I do. That's how old I feel now.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you don't believe me, go look Vin Diesel Street Sharks. There's like all different video of him from the fair. Yeah.
Street Sharks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yep. I think the other day I geeked out a little bit with the new He-Man show that's getting ready to come out, and I had to send it to my buddy Nick. Because the He-Man just brought back so many memories. Oh, there he is!
This is Boomer. He's got the biggest mouth of them all. He's the whale shark. Say hello to that round mound of pound. Very deadly.
Nothing says whale shark like family.
He loves to tenderize the competition before he eats them.
He's got the shark tooth necklace. Look at that shark tooth necklace right there.
Yeah.
Sledge the Hammerhead loves to floor the competition with the flying headbutt. He's a great warrior. He's got the real shark skin.
Oh my
And
gosh, that looks like.
he's-
Is that a
his
troll?
special
Is that a
power-
Ninja
No, that's a
Turtle
that's
troll?
yeah, Ninja Turtle with troll hair.
Sends a competition to a watery grave. Boom!
Nova!
Oh.
Oh,
I want to
man.
show you something up close and personal. I've got something here with such fantastic detail, it's going to blow you away. Hand shark!
Hey man, you start your career somewhere, right? Everybody's got their career started somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was great, Nat. Thank you
Oh,
for
Yep,
pulling
yep.
that up.
Oh, God. That was good.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
But all right, guys, we're at 8:20. Thank you all for joining us for this stream. Thank you, Gabe, for coming in.
Thanks for letting me crash in, man.
Yeah, just crashing in, just talking about figures and movies and stuff like that, man. Damn, it's
Yep,
been a
yep.
wild week, guys. It's been a wild week. It's not over yet. Like Leia says, it's not over yet. We still got more figures. We still got more trailers coming out pretty soon too. So it's gonna be like I said, I'm not gonna pick up the Cyborg Spider-Man just yet because I need to see what Hot Toys is bringing in for the new for No Way Home for Spider-Man 3 because all those figures are gonna be coming out for that movie. It's gonna be wild. The freaking releases for those figures, man. There's different
Yeah.
rumors what's going on with each character.
Yeah, it should really be called Spider-Man. There's no room left in this damn home.
Now, when's the next episode for this? When you guys going live again?
Sunday, I think,
Well,
right?
supposedly
Sunday.
we're gonna go Sunday, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of overtime this week, so I might
Okay.
not be doing a stream
Okay.
Sunday.
Okay.
So the next one, if we don't do anything Sunday, it's gonna be next Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, well then I will officially let you know, Nat. I'm gonna have some photos and possibly some video for you, if you want to share it, of one of the figures that has been in my possession for a while for Miniature Heroes. If you want to do a little debut, you know, it just might walk on screen. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, so you've been working on it? Okay, cool.
I've been shooting stuff today. That's partially what was happening. I was shooting stuff while I was listening to you guys, and I was like, let me see if I can just crash in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that footage looks nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to show it off either this Sunday or next Wednesday. But we'll talk more.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
For Miniature Heroes.
But anyway, guys, if you guys made it this far, please leave a like and comment your ToyFair choices. And also what you think is going to be put out for the next 3 or 4 figures. Or Jedi Patrol said 6 figures. Like, I don't see 6 more figures. I see either 3 more or maybe 4 more to be put out.
I'll be honest, I see 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah. But realistically, I see 2 more that will be revealed at the Sideshow Con. Now, that being said, I would not be surprised if they also go back to the way they did in the past, especially I think it was Iron Man Neon Tech 2.0. Maybe for New York Comic Con, where they had exclusives ready for you to buy at the physical con. You had to buy them on Sideshow, and then you had to go to the con and physically pick them up. I would not be surprised, potentially, if that may be back in a little form, again, for New York Comic Con, if Sideshow is going. You know, it's all dependent on if they will actually be there.
Now, I don't think they're going to go back to that. Made it. What's up, fellas? Damn it, Peter! Damn it, we're just ending the stream, Peter! And my boy Peter Lamb. You see
I don't
what's
know,
going on,
man. I think
brother?
we have to go for another
Up
hour
on,
now because
Cisco
Peter
Network.
just came in.
No, I can't, Peter. I can't
Just
stay,
can't.
man.
Just can't.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't. I gotta go to work right now, man.
My bladder can't handle another hour.
No, my body's willing. The only problem is I gotta go to work. But Peter, when you get a chance, just go through the video. We had a lot of fun. Well, stream. It'll be a video now, but go through it. We had a lot of fun just talking about things.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, as always, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way
And
in this
filmmakers.
Hot Toy universe.
And
And filmmakers. And may the weapons be with you always. Or may family be with you always.